slide.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. This is Hoops and Brews. We are live right after the finals game. The Warriors have taken back the home court advantage. Kawhi was decent in game two. Very, very decent. Fred VanVleet was playing like Speedy Claxton in his prime. Steph Curry had a solid game. Klay Thompson is hurt. Boogie played 20-plus minutes. What are your thoughts immediately after the game?
I think the Raptors lost it in like the second quarter. I was watching the second quarter and I'm like, yo, this is not good. I think the Raptors should have taken like realistically like a 15-point lead in the halftime, and they took a 5-point lead. I'm like, obviously they're gonna come out the gates like the Warriors always do in the third, comes like storm out the gates. And I just thought that they didn't end the half the way they needed to end the half, and I think that ultimately just came back to bite them.
Two things. One, I'm not all the way here right now. Number two, I'm gonna get to it in a minute.
This is Scott, by the way. Introduce yourself.
Scott, I don't have a Twitter, but follow BarberShitNet. Follow BarberShitNet. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I will say I feel like the Raptors blew a golden opportunity tonight. I feel like they had a very, very great chance to go up 2-0 and put a type of pressure that the Warriors haven't felt in their 5-year run. Had they even been down 2 games? Okay, against OKC a couple years ago. That's the only situation where they were down 2 games in the series. But to me, they blew it. I'm not. I think Kawhi had a solid game. When you have a situation with Klay going out as good as he played, you gotta come on there and try to win that game. And like you said, they did really start blowing it in the second quarter. But you can't start the third quarter on an 18-0 run. Other team scoring 18 straight points. I don't expect Fred VanVleet or any of those other role players' games to translate on the road, especially with these last couple games being an Oracle. I expect to see a different type of Warriors team, and I do think we'll see Kevin Durant in the next 2 games too. So I really think they blew an opportunity.
That man's still limping. He still ain't practiced yet.
That don't mean he ain't gonna play.
He still ain't practiced yet, so I don't think we're gonna see him.
I think you. I think
whatever. I don't think we're gonna see him. He still hasn't practiced yet. I heard he still ain't even been running. He still has not been running.
I think he's gonna play one of these next.
How he hasn't run yet?
Well, Chris Haynes also said they expect him back by like game 4.
We'll see.
Like, bro, it was
we'll see.
Bro, with 1 minute and 38 seconds left, when Norman Powell missed that 3, it was a 11-point lead. At halftime, it's a 5-point lead. Like literally the last 2 minutes of the second quarter is when they lost the game. But also, I think a lot of that was the fact now I said Lowry played great in game 1. I don't think he was bad today, but the issue was he wasn't on the floor enough to be good because he kept fouling. I think a lot of that was it was times late in that second half in which I'm seeing Norman Powell dribble the ball way too much. Even the play remember when Kawhi stepped out of bounds in the corner. Remember?
Yeah.
When I think it was who trapped him? Was it Draymond and Boogie that trapped him, or Draymond and Klay? Somebody, whatever. But anyway, Norman Powell starts to push the. I'm like, what are you doing, Norman? Stop, calm down. You don't have to do that, Norman. Stop. Mm-hmm. And then he passed it to Kawhi in the corner. And he gets trapped and he steps out of bounds. I just think that when they go back and they look at what went wrong, that second quarter will really, really haunt them. And I'm with you. I think I think with this, you had to go into Oracle up 2-0. Go in it up 2-0, and then I think obviously the Warriors gonna win game 3. I don't think there's any way that they lose game 3.
Ain't you the same one who said Raptors in 6?
Yeah, I'm sticking with it, but still, I think, but still, I think you had to go back to Oracle 2-0. I picked them to go back to Oracle 2-0.
You were wrong. Very wrong.
I was wrong.
I told you they weren't gonna go back 2-0.
But look,
they're champions, bro.
I understand.
They're champions.
That. I understand that. And
the Raptors are not champions.
I understand that. But them being champions, they would have won in the game.
Raptors losing in the finals to the Warriors is gonna be their greatest franchise memory.
This is true. This is
like the Warriors are champions, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
There was no way that was gonna happen.
It
you were doing good dope if you actually believed that. No, it shouldn't.
It should have happened.
No, it shouldn't.
They missed a lot. Hold on, wait. They missed a lot of makeable shots.
Sometimes you miss shots.
They got to the finals.
You missed a lot of makeable shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The same thing. And actually, they made a bunch of shots that they shouldn't have made in game 1.
They
in
did
game
make a lot
2.
of game. No,
they made it. Yes, they did. They had a bunch of lucky bounces in game 1.
Siakam whole game was lucky.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the reason why Siakam didn't play good is also because Lowry wasn't even out there.
Siakam was 5 of 18 in this game.
Yeah, but
0
also
3 from 3-point line, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 fouls, 12 points.
Yeah, but also you didn't see them get in transition much. Reason being is because Lowry's not out there to push the pace.
Good. I'm glad Steph Curry put his foot on Kyle Lowry's neck.
He didn't put his foot on Kyle Lowry's neck. Kyle Lowry put his foot on his own neck by fouling. by consistently fouling. I think the one play that was the charge he said.
Kyle had a lot of dumbass.
Yeah, the charge he
that
said.
last foul
And the last one you fouled out, like, bro,
Especially
you got.
You should have been whining
foul.
and complaining the whole time
About
about screens and stuff like that.
Well, I wasn't complaining about screens.
Yes, you were.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I said
you were.
moving screen once.
No.
I said
You say moving screen
you
every
said
time
that.
you get the chance.
No. I said Steph was flopping, and he was.
You complained about everything. All
Because
you
he
do
was.
is whine and
Did you see the man
All you do
throwing
is
his
whine
body
and
into people?
complain.
Did you not see the man throwing his body into people?
I saw Kawhi Leonard do it a bunch
He
of times
was too. Both of them was.
I saw Kawhi Leonard do it a
Both of
bunch
them was.
I don't want to hit it.
He didn't really tackle him. He like put his shoulder into him and then
Yes,
like.
he did.
That was the what's called Bogut fouled him before that. That was offensive foul on him.
Which one?
When he pushed Draymond with his
Talking about the one where he like threw the ball like
when he
to
like
get the
tackled
ball
both
up.
of them for like the and1.
And Looney got a sprain. I didn't even know you could sprain your collarbone.
Yeah, I didn't
I
know
had
either.
no idea you could sprain your
How you
collarbone.
sprain your-
I
Yeah,
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea, bro. I've never heard of sprain. He fell hard as fuck.
extremely hard. He fell very, very hard.
He flew. I didn't know Kawhi was that strong. That strong. I didn't know Kawhi was that strong.
Yeah, Bama.
No, Kawhi is very,
Like
very
he,
strong.
like gee, that man. He
That's
hit
low
that
key
man.
why LeBron used to be mad when he was coming back
Yeah,
into the
he's
games.
strong
That
as
man
hell.
was strong
Yeah,
as
strong
hell.
as
That
hell.
video's still funny
Yeah,
because bro, like fuck.
Yeah, it's like
By the way,
goddamn.
LeBron still.
It's
We
fine.
gotta
We can talk
stop.
about we can talk about that later.
Okay.
Let's keep it on. Let's keep it on topic. But in terms of game 2, how did you feel? Who did you think? What was key in the game for game 2 to you?
Boogie Cousins.
Boogie Cousins?
Boogie was the X factor. Boogie had a very good game. I think it was like what 10-6 or something like that.
Yeah, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks.
He played really, really good defense. He had some great passes. Like he was making the Raptors think twice when they were coming into the paint.
Yeah.
So I think for him to play as many minutes as he did, especially considering he didn't play that many minutes in game 1, and just for him missing pretty much all the postseason.
Yeah.
I think he was the X factor in the game. Quinn Cook.
Yeah.
9
That
big
shit was
ones.
hilarious.
Quinn Cook
Quinn
Yo, G, this man Steph came
Quinn
off the
Cook
bench,
for-
G. G, this man
Yeah.
had the fucking
I
scoring
didn't know
table.
you
I
could-
didn't know you
I didn't know
chest
you
bump
could
a
get
man
somebody a
mid-game,
bump if
G.
you're
I
not
had
in
no
the
idea
game.
you could do that. I feel like you can't do that.
I thought
that has to be a technical
you
foul.
call a timeout or something.
I mean,
That has to be a technical foul.
I mean, Steph also got a technical later in the game,
which was
but-
stupid. Like, why did you do that, G?
Yeah.
Why did you
I
throw
don't
the
think
ball?
they
Like, why
called
did
it
you do
because they
that?
caught him so off guard. Like
Stop
you
hitting
never
the table.
seen nobody do like a
G,
chest
this man
bump
mid-game chest bump that
before
man.
you even check into the game.
Mid-game at the score table. I've
How
never
many
seen that
points did
before.
Quinn Cook? Was it 9 or 10?
9. He had like
Quinn Cook
3
had
in a
9
row.
points.
Yeah, I said Quinn Cook had, in order for the Warriors to win this series, they need him to average at least 5 a game. He's a guy that when he comes off the bench, they need him to at least get him a couple good shots. If you can give him a couple good shots, then you can leave him out there on the floor. Because sometimes he is a very big defensive liability for them, and you see him get lost a lot.
Yeah.
But if he's scoring and he's knocking down shots, I can leave him on the floor if he get lost a couple times.
Yeah.
Because you're really just trying to give Steph some rest. And even with that being said, Steph still played 41 minutes. Clay, I thought, I thought he was going to put up 40. Obviously we didn't foresee him getting hurt, which was a goofy play in terms of him getting hurt. Steve Kerr said in the post game that Clay told him that it's a light hamstring, and that it's minor.
No such thing as a
but
light
he-
hamstring.
I mean, no.
He gonna play in game
that's just
3.
what he
By the way,
said.
Clay's gonna
That's just
play
what he
because
said.
Clay's one of the players where you have to like almost kill him.
Yeah,
to not
Clay.
play.
Yeah, Clay had
That
a
doesn't
high
mean
ankle
he's
sprain
gonna
to play
be
the finals last year.
Right. It doesn't mean he's gonna be that effective, but I think he's definitely gonna play. And I need to give my credit. I said that Steph was hungover.
Yeah.
As somebody who was hungover right now, I know that Steph was hungover, and Steve Kerr said in the post
he
game
was
he was
dehydrated.
dehydrated.
Yeah, why is Steph
I
Curry
know what that
dehydrated?
glaze in your eyes look like.
Yeah, why? I really want to know why Steph Curry was
Steph had
dehydrated.
too many mojitos last night because he definitely don't drink like hard liquor. He definitely
Aisha
had-
was making the
He
mojitos.
was having mojito. Well, they were in. Ain't Aisha from Toronto? She from Toronto. She was
She is from
definitely
Toronto.
with
She
family
is from
last
Toronto.
night
She is
drinking
from
mad
Toronto.
margaritas.
She actually, because I think there was a video of them coming back to the hotel after game 1. She was with him.
Okay.
So I think, he might have.
And her family like Caribbean. He was drinking a lot of sexy drinks last night.
Yeah, she is from Toronto. I didn't know she was from
Drinking
Toronto.
a lot of sexy
He was
drinks.
drinking a lot of.
But nah, I
he
mean-
thought it was gonna be easy. Came out like, oh shit.
But now
Go
for
ahead.
me, the X factor, like you said, was Boogie. And also I don't know why Toronto didn't attack him more. If he's gonna
You
guard,
ain't gonna attack him with him.
Lowry, Van Vliet,
They tried that. He was saying they
not really. Like they didn't attack. Like they would get him in the. They would try to bring it to him in the paint. I'm talking about there was a time when I forget. It was I think it was in the third quarter when Lowry was actually in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got Boogie on the switch and then passed it to Kawhi, who had Clay on him. and then he missed the 3 or something. But I'm like,
Clay was clamping Kawhi up, by the way.
But I'm like,
he gave Alfonso
Kenny is the
McKinney about
reason that they got back in that game.
I mean, yes.
I told you that.
I mean, yes, you say that.
Like,
he gave that man like 12 straight points,
You say that, but also at that same point in time in which you said he was clamping him, he had 17.
Huh?
He had 17 in that same point in time.
17, and then after when he went to the bench,
27.
Kawhi gave him like 12 straight.
Yeah, he finished like 28 in that quarter.
He was going fucking crazy in that quarter on that man Alfonso McKinney.
Every time he got the ball, McKinney came, he was like, food.
Exactly. like when he laughed at PG, he was looking at Alfonso like, ha. They put that man in a high pick and roll every time, and he got 8 up. He got 8 up, either going to the rim or Kawhi was taking the mid range, and he was fouling him every time.
And Boogie pretty much neutralized Marcus Gasol tonight.
Yeah,
I'm looking at Marcus Gasol, and it's not what I saw. That they really couldn't even post Marcus Gasol on Boogie.
Yeah, of course.
I think they tried to post him one time. He couldn't even post Marcus Gasol.
I told you that. Even Serge Ibaka, 3 of 7 in the paint. I mean,
but Serge gave you 10 rebounds, so I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Serge
gave
you 10 rebounds. That's really all you need. You're not looking at points. You're looking at
rebounds for Serge.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that Fred VanVleet took 17 shots in this game is wild.
Because Lowry only played 28 minutes. He played 38 minutes.
Yeah,
Lowry couldn't stay on the court to help him. I thought that when Lowry was out there, he was cool, but he wasn't on the court enough. Again, in game 1, I thought Lowry, it wasn't great, but it was very good. He controlled the pace. He played defense, chasing Steph around, aggravating him. But in game 2, bro, if you're not going to be on the court to help your team, ain't really. And also, again, I think that's why Siakam didn't play as good. How many buckets in transition did he get? Gee, that was like one play in which this man like fucking got put in the ISO. I'm like, that's not Siakam's game, G. Siakam does not dribble into fucking mid-range shots. That's not what Pascal Siakam does. Siakam runs up the court and spins. That's what Siakam does.
Yep. But before we continue, this is Hoops and Brews. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's REELTPJ. The show co-stars rapper extraordinaire.
Really
Pavy, go ahead, get your plug in.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word. Love for you out right now. Make sure y'all go.
Yeah, we already introduced the homie Scott, but today's episode of Hoops and Brews is sponsored by Yamble. It's a dope, very dope sports prediction app. We've been playing it all week. Basically, what you do is you go inside of the app, you place your takes, and the winner and the person that comes out with the top amount of points wins free cash every single game. It's actual real cash, and it pays out every single game. They also have things for halves as well as that stuff like that. So make sure you go and you check them out. It's 100% free to download. We've been basically doing the challenges every game during the finals. So make sure you don't miss out for games 3, 4, 5, and 6, etc. Go download Yamble, check them out. Use our special link. It's bit.ly/Yamble HNB.
Oh my God, they shot 37% from the field and 28% from 3.
But in terms of for me, my MVP of the game, I'm actually gonna give the credit and the MVP of the game for me personally to Steph Curry. And the reason why I'm gonna give the MVP of the game to Steph Curry is because he made a couple boneheaded plays, but unlike what Dame was doing, when you saying Dame needs to turn into John Stockton when they was keying in on Dame, Steph didn't just force up shots because he felt like he needed to. And in a situation like that, especially in the second half, when they're working their way back into the game and they come back and they establish the lead, he could have very easily come into the game and multiple times and just started jacking up stupid threes, jacking up stupid shots, and he still played within the flow of the offense. And for them to be able to be successful against this Raptors team, who's a fairly well disciplined team on defense, Kawhi,
very good defensive discipline.
Kawhi seems to be everywhere all the time, like literally everywhere all the time.
He made a couple defensive mistakes today.
He's making blocks. He's everywhere all the time. I really liked the game that Steph had. I thought Boogie obviously played a great game. Andrew Bogut, I said that I needed 6 minutes from him of good play. I did think he was going to start. He did not start, but I said I needed 6 minutes of good play from him. I got 7 minutes of good play from him. 3 of 3 from the field goal range. He had a couple good tap-ins. He was playing good defense. He also is, as I mentioned, kind of on that happy hour, Saturday night chill session that we had. He's one of those guys that is like having another point guard mind on the floor because he knows the other team's offensive and defensive sets, and also Bogut is really good at passing out of the post, as well as in like that top, as well as in that top kind of triangle that Steve Kerr likes to run when he has all those guys up there.
He's a lob threat.
Yeah, and he is a lob threat, tip threat,
which was pivotal because they lost the other one with Looney having
I mean, Looney
collarbone.
Yeah, Looney. I mean, essentially, really had no real effect on this game. He had absolutely zero effect on the game. I don't really. If I'm Steve Kerr, I'm not even really sure where you go for Game 3 in terms of what your lineups can be. I really don't know.
I mean, I think it depends on like Klay's health. Like, how healthy is Klay going to be in Game 3? Obviously, he's going to play.
3 nights away.
Obviously, he's going to play.
I don't know if he's going to play.
He's going to play. He's going to play.
If he's got a hamstring injury, I don't know. I would much rather preserve him for that game, especially with us thinking that. But
if he don't play, but like even you saw in the fourth, like the reason why the boxing one was able to work was because if he don't play, like nobody else on the court can really shoot.
Yeah. And shout out to the homie Chris Kidd who came on the show. He said that the Raptors should run some kind of random gimmick defense like a boxing one against Curry. It might slow him down. Steph Curry even called the defense after the game when he was doing his post-game interview. He called it janky. I mean, the reason why I disagree when Chris was on the show is because Klay is on the court. Like, you can't run that with Klay. You can't just like not even look at Klay. But if Klay's not gonna be there, I mean, what they had they had Livingston in there for Klay. Yeah,
so that's
as well as Quinn Cook too.
Yeah, Quinn Cook, which is like that.
The lineup was Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, DeMarcus Cousins, Steph Curry, and Quinn Cook.
Yeah,
and then they were. Livingston probably will start for them as shooting guard next game if Klay doesn't play. Which of course, obviously, they're gonna miss Klay scoring. I think next game Quinn Cook is really gonna be the guy that I'm gonna have to look at and be like, hey Quinn, we're gonna need you to give us another 10. Like,
that's a lot to count on.
It is, but guess what? You run out of options. You don't have Kevin Durant. You don't have Klay Thompson. I didn't expect that we would be in the NBA Finals talking about not having Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson.
He's gonna play though.
I mean, the Warriors have been. This is one thing I will say about this ring is that I don't want to hear that they didn't earn this one. They have been injured. Steph Curry dislocated his finger. Kevin Durant calf injury. Klay Thompson injured. Boogie quad injury. They have been through the ringer in this playoff. So I don't really want to hear about that from that perspective. But in terms of the Raptors, what do you think they can do better going into game 7?
Shoot better and really make shots. They shot 28% from 3 and 37% from the field. Only thing they made was free throw. They shot 88% from the line. Shoot better. They missed a lot of makeable shots. I think I hate to say a missed shot's the biggest play of the game, but I think the Norman Powell missed 3 that came in a minute 30 was the biggest play of the game to me.
Minute 30 what?
The second. If
the second quarter?
Yeah, bro, it's literally shit went downhill from there. It's a 11-point lead. He makes that 3, it's now 14. So even if they cut it, you still go into halftime with probably maybe a 9-point lead. Now it's a 3-possession game. You look up and you see 9, you like, damn, we got some work to do. You look up and you see 5, you like, we right there.
This is true.
Especially with the Warriors, that's 2 threes. That's 2 minutes.
We were saying that the last couple minutes of the second quarter too. Like, they got to finish strong. If you don't want to give the Warriors, we play like shit. We down 5. We got them. You want them to walk in there like, oh shit. Because you know that third quarter Warrior run is coming. It happens every game. Literally.
And even I think the first possession, let me make sure. I think the first possession of the third for Toronto was a turnover.
Yeah, it was.
And the crowd didn't seem into it. I don't know what happened at the start of that third quarter. The first play, it was a Kawhi Leonard missed the 20-foot missed the 3, and then next play is a turnover. Then Kawhi missed the shot, timeout, Gasol foul after the timeout, then a Gasol turnover, then another turnover, then another turnover.
I just think the Warriors played better defense. Steve Kerr said, I believe he said in the press conference after the game, he said that the Warriors, even in game 1, he said, we can win scoring 109 points. That's not the problem. Our defense was the problem. In game 2, they scored 109 points, and he said that he felt the same way, but he said that they defended better. They gave up 118 in game 1 versus 104 in this game.
I mean, I still don't think all of that was defense. Again, they shot 28%. They missed a lot of makeable shots. Yeah. I don't think all of that was the Warriors' defense.
I don't think all of it on the Raptors in game 1 was their defense, but the Warriors missed a lot of key shots and timely shots in that game too. It's a make or miss league. I don't want to hear no excuses for it. Make your shots if you can make your shots.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not saying.
But the Warriors still played good defense. You gave up 115 plus points in game 1. You couldn't do that in game 2 and think you was gonna win on the road in Toronto. That crowd was silent in the second half, and that's the way that you need to keep that crowd. You need to keep them silent at all points in time. You don't need Drake hopping on the sideline, giving no coaches massages, giving Kawhi hand rubs, handshakes, and all that shit when he get ready to enter the game. Sit his ass and make that man shut his ass up. He wore where's Kevin shirt that Kevin was at home watching your team lose the home court advantage. That's where he was at.
Before we got on, if you want to shut Drake up, beat the Raptors.
Just beat him. It's not
beat him.
Easy.
He was quiet all last year when LeBron was playing. He wasn't talking at all.
Was he at those games?
Yes, he was.
He was there.
Yes, he was. LeBron made sure he was looking at him.
LeBronto.
Yeah, LeBronto. That's funny. But I mean, for Game 3, I think that for the Raptors, in terms of what they need to improve upon, is nothing. Just play hard. Literally, you have to go out in Game 3 in Oracle. Not even hope you make shots. Just play hard. If you in Oracle can keep the Warriors to under 105 points, you're gonna give yourself a chance to win that game. And without Clay, I think that game in Oracle in Game 3 is going to be much closer and much more like the 90 to 95 range than in the 100.
Stop saying he's not going to play.
I'm going to continue to say no. A hamstring is a different thing. I'm going to continue to say that he's not going to play because the one thing that I don't want to do is have him play in Game 3. He go out and completely re-aggravate, and then we lose him for the whole series when you could just sat him down for a night. Like as long as you still continue to extend the series, that you give him the opportunity to come back and play healthier. And now that you tied it back up and you basically took the home court back, I would use that to my advantage. Steph Curry, we need everybody want to compare him to all of these offensive greats. Well, guess what? We gonna need 35 from you next game, big fella. We might need 40 from you next game, big fella. And that's just what that boils down to. I don't want to hear no excuses. If that was Michael Jordan out there, I would expect him to do it. Michael Jordan had a flu game too. It was hey, all right, so get it done, big fella. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to see Doris Burke on the sidelines telling me you dehydrated. Get it done. I don't want to see you looking up at the lights and like, nah, if the light's too bright, go back home.
That was a Henny and cigar.
Exactly.
Also, I know, granted, they did shoot 28%, so it's hard to get assists when you shoot 28% from 3 and then 37% from the field. But I would like to see the ball move.
I mean, they also took 38 threes. That's
too many. That's
Toronto. Toronto took 38 threes. They should be more around the 25 range.
Yeah, like it was points and times where it's like this looks like a scrimmage.
Yeah,
it was.
That whole fourth quarter looked
like they had like 4 straight possessions where they just shot threes. I'm like, come on, bro.
The 5-minute mark was like 45 minutes.
I'm like, you can do something else besides shoot a 3. Like it literally looked like a scrimmage. But also, I would like to see the ball move more. And I grant it. Again, I'll keep saying it. I think what helped them even get into this position was the fact that Kawhi was ailing, so they actually were forced to use the rest of the team. I don't think they used. I think. Still, even tonight, I saw too many plays in with just Kawhi, just throw Kawhi the ball and move.
I mean, but that's what you expect from him.
Yeah, but I think, but you got to move the ball a little bit more. Kawhi isolation is not going to beat you the Warriors.
I mean, shit, if they ain't got nobody there, it might. Shit, they started this series out. I mean, they started this season out with a big 5. Now they left with 2.5.
Clay gonna play.
They left with 2.5. All right, they left with 2.5. Half of Boogie and half of Clay is a 0.5.
Now I don't know how effective Clay gonna be.
And Steph and Draymond, the 2.
Now I don't know how effective he gonna be, but he's gonna play. He's not gonna miss Game 3 in Oracle. He's gonna play. Now I don't know how effective he gonna be. Now granted, you got a hamstring, you trying to guard Kawhi. You might have to hide him, put him on some other people. But also, even if you had him on Lowry, I'm running that man around screens all goddamn day. Whoever Clay guard, even if it's Danny Green or Lowry, if they try to hide him, I'm running that man around screens all day. Or if it's Siakam, I'm putting him in the post.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm gonna make him run, but he's gonna play. But again, I don't know how effective he's gonna be, but he gonna play. He's not sitting out the game.
I feel you.
So
yeah, and to all of you, and to everybody that's watching on the live, because we got people watching us live, as well as if you listen to this on Dash Radio, we appreciate you. You listen to the podcast, Apple, Spotify.
Michael Jordan never won without Scotty. That's not
some
exactly.
of y'all. Some of y'all said that the audio is in sync. We don't care. Y'all getting to watch this. This is a premium. We usually don't even live stream Hoops and Brews. So sorry, it ain't really nothing we can do about it. It's playing off the camera. Blame the internet connection. Y'all should be glad you can see it. You'll be able to see the full HD version of it come Monday morning as always. But yeah, I mean, so what do you think that they got? I mean, the Raptors. How do you think that they can, potentially steal Game 3 versus the Warriors in Golden State?
Kidnap Steph Curry.
So you think the Warriors gonna win regardless, or?
I think there's no way the Raptors win Game 3. Whether the Warriors would have lost or not, I felt Game 3 was they haven't been in Oracle in like 3 weeks. They know these are the last couple games, and they knew all they had to do was just split the first 2 games. I always say the first game of any series is more of a fill-out game. This is the first time the Warriors have played anybody not named the Cavaliers in their whole entire finals runs. I think they were kind of like caught off guard a little bit. Not to take anything away from Toronto winning, but I feel like they know what they can do to beat them now. And so it's just really one of the things where Toronto got to play a full game. They gotta play. Look, like I said on like when I was watching game 1, I said the Warriors are the only team in league history that can play 25, 30 minutes and get away with that shit. They're the only team that can play.
The
that.
Bulls could back in the day too.
Can hear it in you.
The Bulls could back in the day.
Not like the Warriors though.
I mean, they like not like the Warriors, but they could get away
with
with
the Bulls. They couldn't score as fast as the Warriors.
Yeah, but you couldn't score as fast either. That's the thing.
Yeah, but still, they can literally play like 25, 30 minutes and get away with it. Like the Raptors, especially on the road, they're gonna have to play
a full 48 minutes.
Because I just don't see like Kawhi's obviously hurt. I just don't see Van Vliet and all them other dudes playing that well on the road, and so that's why I feel like they had to win tonight. So
I think Danny Green needs to have a big game 3.
I thought he played decent in
he
game
did.
2.
No. Danny Green hit very timely and
He's
very
played great in
important
this
shots,
series to me.
but he needs to hit even more timely and even more important shots.
Yeah. I mean, he should in every game he should at least be above 50% shooting.
Yeah, and I would also like to see him take more than 7 shots. I think he could get to 10.
You want Danny Green taking more than 7 shots?
Yeah,
I would like Kawhi not to take 9 threes too. I think the 9 threes for him is a little bit excessive. I think he settled a little bit too much. The one thing I've really been really impressed with Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs is his rebounding ability. And now he's been able to just continuously, game after game, just be able to grab rebounds, pluck them out the air with his hands. And I just think that it just really boils down to effort. I think that Fred VanVleet his game is not going to carry over to Oracle. Oracle is not the Harley Davidson Center or wherever the Milwaukee Bucks play. That Oracle Arena is historically one of the loudest arenas ever. So it's going to be super loud. The pressure is going to be super mounted the last couple of games. I think VanVleet is going to have to come up big in them games, and I don't think VanVleet is going to score over 10 in the next game.
Like, again, I just need Lowry to give me one. Again, I said, to me, Pete Kyle Lowry, 15, 5, 8. I need that. I need Lowry on the floor in Oracle. Again, even we talk about we talked about that stretch in a second. Again, I think a lot of that happened because Lowry wasn't on the court. So you got people handling the ball who usually wouldn't be handling the ball. Like Norman Powell usually wouldn't be dribbling up court, getting Kawhi trapped in the corner. If you got 2 guards out there, you would be running Lowry and Fred out there, not Norman. So again, Lowry, I think fouls. I gotta think fouls is actually what kept the Warriors in it, even in the first half. If they weren't, like, I think they was in a bonus like the whole first quarter, and got in a bonus in the second quarter. They had to play defense without fouling, stay on the court, and like you said, put together a full 48-minute performance. If we want to talk about who's gonna win Game 3, I don't think they're gonna win Game 3. I said this. I picked the Raptors to win both the games at home and then get destroyed in Game 3. I don't think they're gonna get destroyed in Game 3.
No, they don't get destroyed.
But I don't think they're gonna win Game 3 either. Now, Game 4, we'll see. But Game 3, I would actually be floored if they came. I would be floored, and it would really, really show me a lot about the Raptors if they actually did come out and win Game 3. I mean, even today, like when they went on that 18-0 run, I'm like, oh, they gonna get like stonewalled. It showed me a lot that they did rebound. They came back and honestly had a chance to win it down the stretch. If they just hit a couple more shots, we might be having a different conversation today, down the stretch. But again, I think Lowry needs to stay on the floor. Lowry is the guy who I'm looking to have one of those games. He has to give me one of those games. Yeah, the games that I've come to love and respect about Kyle Lowry. This playoffs has made me a Kyle Lowry fan.
Well, it hasn't made me a Kyle Lowry fan. But speaking of Game 3, official Game 3 predictions. Who you guys got for Game 3? Like, and what's the score? And who do you think will wind up scoring the most points in Game 3?
Warriors 115, Raptors 103.
Okay.
I'm going Warriors 109, Raptors 101.
I'm going Warriors 99 to Raptors 98.
99?
99-98.
You're taking it back to the 90s?
No, I'm not taking it back to the 90s. The score won't get to 100. I think that the game will be much more of a defensive battle than we think it will be. I think with guys like Klay, if he does play, his rhythm will be affected. I think that Kawhi, if I'm Toronto, rather, I'm actually gonna go away from what I've been doing with putting Kawhi on Draymond. And the reason why I'm going to go away from putting Kawhi on Draymond is I want Draymond to shoot in Game 3 if I'm the Raptors. And I want him to shoot a lot.
I mean, he shot tonight. He took 12 shots.
No, I want him to shoot even more. I want him to shoot 15. I think he will. He's gonna know that he has to have one of those games like he had in Game 7 versus the Cavaliers in 2016.
He ain't gonna need 30 and 40.
No. He's not gonna need 30, but he is gonna need 20. Because if Klay is,
he had 17 tonight.
Clay is not going to be there or he's going to be hobbled the whole game. Which means if you put anybody on Clay, you can take him out of the rhythm. That boxing one that he was running earlier, shade Kawhi over there to Clay, and we gonna work that man out. I'm trying to knock that man on the ground. I'm trying to hit his leg. I'm trying to knee him in the back of his hamstring. Serge, I want you to go push that man in the crowd. Make that man leg have to stretch that hamstring out. I want that man to be running around the court like he fucking in goddamn training camp. If I'm the Raptors,
I feel you.
And Draymond gonna have his ass out there on the island, and I want him to shoot every single goddamn time because that's how we gonna be successful. Because he gonna miss them shots, and I don't think that Siakam is gonna play as bad as he did in Game 2 and Game 3. But I don't think that he will play as good as he played in Game 1. I think it'll be somewhere a happy medium. I think Kawhi probably in Game 3 will probably give you about 33. But Siakam has to give me at least 23 or 20, and I need Lowry to at least give me 18, because I don't think Van Vliet is going to give me 15 plus, which is what he's been basically doing for the past 4 or 5 games, and it's not happening.
And I need Marc Gasol to give me more than 6.
And Van Vliet has also been shooting, I think, like 70% from 3 over the past 4 games.
He's got to come down.
Exactly. And I think that he's going to come back to reality in Game 3.
I mean, he shot 2 of 8 today, so he's not shooting 70% no more.
Yeah.
He shot 2 of 8 today.
Yeah, but still, he probably still shooting 60%. He's still going to be shooting like 60%.
Nah, before today, I think he was 15 for his last 21 from 3. If I'm not mistaken. 15 for
so
his last 21.
So that means he'll be 17 for 29. Still great percentage. Still above 50%. So you need to neutralize him as a guy. I think he has been hellacious for them on defense. In terms of just making Steph have to work when he's in the game. He can't get preoccupied by just like getting caught on Danny Green, because Danny Green will slip away, and then you got to worry about Van Vliet killing him off the dribble. Quinn Cook gonna have to guard Van Vliet a lot more. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but I do think it's gonna be like 99-98. I don't think that this game is gonna be a high score.
I also think Van Vliet needs to make it a habit to not pick up his dribble so much. Sometimes I see him go like under the basket and we just pick up his dribble.
A lot of the Raptors do.
Down
Kawhi pick up his dribble a lot when he trying to search for a foul call instead of continuing to play through the play.
Yes, but Kawhi is so big and strong he can do that. Like he can kind of push people away and get away with that. Van Vliet is like 5'10", 5'11". I would like to see him probe more when he gets in the paint, and I think that would help their offense out a lot and also avoid certain turnovers that they do have. Because I think sometimes he gets down there, gets trapped, and then just starts looking for somebody to pass the ball to. Mm-hmm. And I think that's one thing that they can look to clean up as well.
Yeah, I'm not upset at that. But shout out to the homie who donated into our super chat. Large donation of the day. His name is B Timeless C. He donated $10 to us, and this is actually a great question that he asked. In the super chat, he said, "Finally caught you guys live. Greeted from Amsterdam, catching a flight to the States today." He said, "Is Steph Curry finally is he gonna finally be Finals MVP?"
I don't know. I had a take. You had a take. I think I said this earlier this year. Clay gonna end up winning it.
Clay's not gonna win it now.
The reason he's not gonna win it now is because obviously
this is Steph Curry's Finals MVP.
He's probably gonna win it.
Unless Kevin Durant comes back in Game 3, 4, 5, and 6 and drop 30 every game, this is Steph Curry's Finals MVP.
Or unless like Draymond. No. I mean, wait, real quick. Draymond might actually average a triple double.
And Steph gonna be averaging like damn near 30. No,
I don't know if he's gonna be damn near averaging 30, bro. He had what 20? He had what did he have?
He had 33. He had 33, 35 in the first game, and he had 23 in Game 2.
Today. He had
he's gonna have to score more. He has to score more. He's gonna have to score more. There's no way around it. But the thing about him
scoring more is he's gonna be forcing it, and Steph like he doesn't do that. Steph don't really shoot shots he don't have to shoot for the most part. Steph could really shoot it every single time if he really wanted to, and who gonna say anything to him? Yeah. But he don't really shoot shots that he don't need to shoot. That's what the fuck Deng was doing last series, shooting shots that he didn't need to shoot.
Yeah, but I think it'll be different in Game 3. Look, I don't care what y'all say. Klay Thompson is built off movement and good body position and good shooting mechanics. If your hamstring is fucked up, you're not gonna have great body posture and good shooting mechanics. And like I told you, I would treat that man like the Warriors was treating Harden. I'm getting under every one of that man jump shots. I'm not gonna foul him, but I'm gonna make it look a little close.
I mean, that's what happened tonight.
Exactly. I'm doing it the whole game. I'm on your hip, player. I want to put that man through pain. We trying to win this. Literally, I want to put that man Clay through pain. I want to put that man through pain. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win, and I think the Raptors gonna let this series get away from them real fast, and it might be over by next Monday. And I don't want to see that.
I mean, again,
I really want to see a 6-game series. So I think that Toronto needs to steal one of these games in Golden State.
I think if
they get Game 4, the Warriors gonna win Game 5 and Game 6. Because I don't see them losing Game 6 in the Oracle. And even if they do lose Game 5 in Toronto, I think that it still will wind up going 7. But if it goes 7, I don't know. Kawhi Jordan, bruh, do you know how epic that would be from Kawhi? Literally how epic that would be for him to eliminate the 76ers in 7 games, eliminate the Bucks in 6, and then beat the Warriors in 7. Crazy.
I think we had this conversation.
Crazy. It would be crazy. It would be very crazy.
I think we had this conversation.
But I do think Steph, at this point, for me, on the Warriors, is the Finals MVP.
I mean, at this,
if he wins, he's the Finals MVP. Obviously, if the Raptors
right now, like literally right now,
game
at this
2,
moment,
Game 2,
at Game 2, I think it's Klay right now. But I think that will change.
How is Klay the MVP as a Game 2?
Didn't Klay have 25 in Game 1 too? 25 in Game
Steph
2?
scored 30 plus in Game 1.
Okay. He had more tonight. He's guarding. He's
shut up, man.
No, look, he had more tonight. He's guarding Kawhi. You the one who said he clamped the man. Did you not say that?
He was, bro. He's not the Finals MVP.
I think. Look, G.
If he would have stayed in the game and scored 10 more points, then I would feel you. You're a hater.
No, listen. I think as of right now, it's Klay Thompson. I don't think it's gonna stay that way, obviously, because the man is ailing. But if you ask me, as of right now, I think it's Klay.
How do you justify the shit you say?
And how? What you mean? You the motherfucker who said he clamped Kawhi? Is that not important?
Yes, he's not the Finals MVP though.
Gee, he playing the best defense out of anybody.
And
on
guess
the
what?
Warriors
They
for
not
right now.
keying in on him. They keying in on Steph Curry.
But that's why Steph ain't won it before. Because they always keying in on the man.
And he's still averaging more points than Klay is. No.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
I asked what is, I don't know what his average is right now.
Bro, he scored 30-something this game, 23. Klay scored 25 both games. Klay averaged 25. He averaged more than 25.
Okay.
Stop it.
Klay playing better defense.
Shut up, man.
I think if you are right now, I think it's Klay. I don't think it's gonna stay that way,
Your
but right now I
hatred
think
for
it's
Steph
Klay.
Curry knows
What
no
the fuck
end.
do you mean? Gee, the man playing defense on Kawhi. He playing really good, solid defense on Kawhi. He's been the best defender on the Warriors so far, has he not? It ain't been Draymond.
As of next Sunday, you're gonna be telling me that Draymond Green is the Finals MVP.
I mean, depends on what.
He had a triple-double in Game 1. You go to 1 in Game 2.
He was 2 assists away in Game 2.
Steph Curry only averaged 27.8, 5 and 5.
I mean, I think Draymond has a real chance to win it. He averaged a fucking triple-double. What you mean, G? He has a chance?
He's the most valuable player.
What?
That's what the Finals MVP is. Draymond's the
He
most
has a
valuable player for
chance.
the Warriors.
He has a fucking chance to win it. If we talking about the Blazers series, I think he's the most valuable player.
We're not talking about the Blazers.
I understand that. I think he got a chance. He might average a triple-double for the finals. He got a chance to win it. He dead ass might average a triple-double. Did he not do a good job on Siakam today?
And you dead ass wildin'.
He might.
No, he won't.
He might. So no, So if he averaged like 17, 10, and 10, he shouldn't get it.
No. He's not the most valuable player on the team. The most valuable player on the team is the guy that they running double, triple teams and running a fucking box and one to try to stop. That's the most valuable guy on the floor. And he still give you 25. He started off the first half 0-6 and still wind up going crazy in the first half.
He had 6 points.
Okay, so what?
He wasn't like you.
0-6 is still garbage.
He had 6 fucking free throws.
You're still not going to explain away 0-6.
He got to the line and got 6 free throws. He wasn't playing garbage.
When is starting 0-6?
He got 6 free throws, G. He was not playing garbage.
No, he wasn't playing good.
It was cool.
He played way better in the second half. He played better in the second half and actually scored less in the second half than he did in the first half. Exactly. He played like garbage in that first half. He needed to be better. He was better in the second half.
He wasn't garbage in the first half.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was, because we was watching the game.
He wasn't garbage.
And they were talking about the whole first half about how the man was struggling.
He wasn't garbage.
He was struggling. He got to be better. That's why they were talking about the man seeing floaters and shit, and we talking about the man got a hangover because he was struggling.
Cool.
Okay.
He was just taking what the defense gave him. He got to the line 6 times.
Until Steph Curry got hydrated again, he was mid.
He was cool.
He was mid. He's taking energy bars.
I didn't think he was bad.
What?
He only shot the ball 6 times. He got to the line and made 6 free throws. I literally didn't think he was bad.
You might need to tell Aisha to stop
5 free
cooking
throws.
and just go eat McDonald's until the finals over.
And also
we don't need to take no chances.
And also Steph's defense and screens were good tonight. He set great screens. Like he had a whole bunch of what they call them screen assists. He got even the play what play was that? When they came out in a timeout and ran that play for Draymond.
Screens, this man is literally obsessed with screens.
No. Remember when they came out and ran that play for Draymond? I think it was out of timeout. I forget exactly when it was. I think it was in the third quarter. Out of a timeout, ran that play for Draymond. He got the open look because of the step screen. He set great screens tonight. He was probably he was probably the best screen setter on the Warriors tonight.
I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck about them screens.
What you mean, G? That's important. It's the small things. It's the small things, G.
I don't give a shit about them goddamn screens.
It's
you
a
take
small
them
things.
screens, turn
It's
them
the small
some bitches
things.
sideways.
It's the small things, bro.
If you watch wrestling, you know how the
It's
rest
the
of it
small
goes.
things, bro.
All right? Get that shit
That
out
matters,
of here.
bro.
Get that shit.
That matters, bro. If I can't get my own shot, I need that
Clean out here.
screen.
Get
If I
that
can't get
shit.
my own shot, I need that screen.
That shit
I need a
clean
good
out of here.
screen.
All right, so obviously we all picked the Warriors to win Game 3. In terms of Game 4, who do you have winning Game 4?
I said the Warriors are coming back to Toronto up 3-1.
I got the Raptors winning Game 4 because I said Raptors in 6, so they got to win Game 4. I got the Raptors winning Game 4.
So if the Warriors do annihilate the Raptors in Game 3, as you guys have predicted, I predicted it to be a little bit closer. If you the Raptors, is Game 4 like a must-win game?
I mean, tonight was a must-win game to me, but yeah, Game 4
Game 2 was a must-win game to you?
Yes.
I don't think it was a must-win game.
Yes, the fuck it was. Protect your own court, bro.
You gotta
protect your home court.
You gotta split.
No, you don't. You have to win them both.
when you're at home,
You have to win them both. You work all year for home court advantage.
When you're at home, your goal is
That's
to
not what I'm
split.
saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they need to split one going back to Golden State.
Yeah, but
I
they
think
should
that
have won tonight.
Yeah, I agree they should have won, but they didn't win. And so I don't think that it's over. It's not Armageddon for them. It's not the end of the world for them. I think that they're going to be all right. I think that they're going to get blitzed in Game 3, but I still think that the game will be extremely, extremely close. And I think in Game 4, it really just depends on who wants it more. I think at this point in time, now you've played the Warriors 2 games in a row. Guys keep dropping in and out. You're never going to really get a full scouting report of what you need to understand the complex dynamics of every guy on that team because basically their roles are going to continue to shift throughout the series, especially as guys go in and out of the lineup. So I think it just really boils down to who wants it more and who's going to really go out there and hustle and grind for those points, for those defensive stops. One thing I will say about Boogie be doing, he be wilding out on the court in terms of with his effort. But you know what? That's what it takes for you to win a championship. It takes championship effort, even if he putting his body on the line. Now, I don't know what Boogie's going to be looking like next year, and I don't know who's going to sign him or where he's going to end up.
Be fine.
But he's one of those guys where watching him in his finals, and I talked to Scott about it, I'm not looking at Boogie in his finals and saying, he easily skated to a ring. Like,
he put in work. He put in work.
He's put in his work to come back
today without him.
I mean, yeah, and even Game 1, you still needed him.
Game 1 was bad. Like, I actually think that they had kind of lost the game with his minutes in the early fourth. But I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Exactly.
He had to be able to see the bodies on the floor, know where he could find his spacing, see how he could play Gasol. He was bumping Gasol all game long, which is what you need to do. Which is what you need to happen. Which is what Brook Lopez couldn't do against Marc Gasol. He couldn't really put an elbow or a shoulder into Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol getting on the post, annihilating that man, Brook Lopez. You're not getting on the post and annihilating Boogie because Boogie's just too goddamn big.
Yeah, too
guys.
big.
It's just a big
body,
a big behemoth. Even when he fell on the ball, you saw the ball it looked like the ball looked like a goddamn orange on the side as he was falling into the basketball. Yeah. I ain't never seen nobody fall on the basketball and make the basketball bend. It ain't. You know how much air is in that little ass ball. You know how much goddamn air is in that little ass ball. Exactly. So they needed him. But I think for Game 4, I just think it just really depends. But I think Game 4, one thing I am looking for is good health from Klay Thompson.
We got something for you. First of all, shout out is that the homie?
It is Sloth SSBU.
Shout out to you for donating. He said, "Fuck the finals." Hey Scott, how's the Bulls looking next year? Is Dunn making the All-Star game?
I don't give a fuck about the Bulls, man.
You don't care about the Bulls?
I don't give a fuck about the Bulls.
So you over it?
Why you don't care about the Bulls?
Why you don't care about the Bulls, bro?
Man.
Why
you don't care about the Bulls?
Even if they get Kobe White, you don't care? They finally got a point guard.
White, man.
Why? They gonna finally have a point guard.
Look, I don't give a damn about no team in Chicago except for them Chicago Bears and the White Sox won a 6-game winning streak. Fuck the Chicago Bulls.
Why?
What you mean, why? You seen the last 10 years? I ain't got to say nothing about why.
What you mean, why? You seen the last 10 years.
What they do to you?
Shout out to D-Rose, man. I had a good conversation with him on here the other day. Shout out to him. Well, fuck the Bulls. I'm dead ass. I'm not talking about them.
Do you want D-Rose to go back to the Bulls?
Yes, I told him that.
But I thought you just said fuck the Bulls.
Yeah.
Would that get you reinvested?
Not really, but I just.
So why you want to go back?
So why you want to go back
Give me
there?
something
You
to
don't
watch
care.
a little bit.
I thought you don't care though.
I don't.
You sound scorned.
I am. 100% I am. 100%.
I
The
think
White
the
Sox won 6 or 7.
I think the Bulls could win like 35 games next year.
Wow.
That's an improvement.
35.
Did you see how many they won this year?
It's playoffs or bust for the Bulls next year.
It's not playoffs.
Yes, it is.
It's not playoffs.
Yes, it is.
It's not
yes,
playoffs.
it is. Laurie's in the 3rd year. Zach LaVine, 6th, 7th year? Yes, it's time.
But to answer the
Nah,
question,
It's time.
if you have a Bears question, I will answer it for you.
Said if you got a Bears question. Yeah, make sure you go and you check out 79 for Hallis, one of the best football podcasts in history. So go check that out. You can find it at Barber's Chair Net. I mean, what is it on SoundCloud?
Barber's Chair Network on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, all the streaming sites, and barberschairdigital.com.
Exactly. So, what else y'all want to talk about as it pertains to the finals?
I mean, are you enjoying the finals
Not
thus far?
really. I'm gonna be real with you.
I
Not
am.
really.
You're not?
Not really.
You really not enjoying the finals
Really
thus far?
not.
So like today's game wasn't exciting to you?
No, not really. I like the third quarter was cool. It was a lot of scoring, but it was alright. It felt like a regular
Okay,
season game.
let's do this. Let's do this. So
I really
okay.
haven't been that good on the playoffs
Okay.
this year.
Wait a minute. But before we get into that, let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Yamble. Yamble is a brand new sports prediction app that lets you predict what will happen on the next play, the next few minutes of a game. You can place your takes on the game and you can rack up points as fast as you can, and they play out. And basically after every game, the highest score gets paid out in real cash. It's basically like HQ Trivia, but it's free. You can find it in the Apple Store as well as in the Android Store. Go and use our code bit.ly/Yamble HNB. That's YAMBLE HNB. Make sure you go and you check that out. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a question I want to pose to you guys. So we've all seen mad NBA finals.
Yeah.
Give me your top 3 favorite NBA finals.
Favorite or best?
Favorite, best, whatever.
That's a good question. I'm gonna say 1998.
98 finals?
I mean, yeah.
Well, okay, wait. Give me your finals and then tell me why they were your favorite.
1998 was one of my favorite finals because it was the last finals the Bulls were for them. And I remember how lit the city was. I was only like 10, but I remember how lit the city was. I remember motherfuckers shooting outside after Jordan hit that last shot on Russell. And I think it was a good series. Like people kind of forget that John Stockton almost tied that game.
Nah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. That shot rimmed out.
So I'm gonna go over them. I'm in the minority of this. I really enjoyed the 05 finals. I feel like that was a good series.
To my Pistons
Detroit
Spurs?
and Spurs. I thought that was a
Okay,
good
I'm
series.
not upset at that.
Game 5 was really good. I don't know how they left Robert Horry. 2013 NBA Finals is a classic.
I agree. 2013 finals fire.
2013 Finals, like I told
Fire.
them yesterday.
Yeah.
2013 Finals, what people think the 2016 Finals is. The 2016 Finals has one good game, and I would stand by that. And I'm trying to think what would be my
I disagree
third.
with you, but I feel
I'm
you.
trying to think of what my third favorite would probably be.
Game 6 and Game 7.
Yeah.
Game 6.
Game 6 was
Game
fire.
6 they beat the hell out the Warriors.
Not really. They really only beat them by like 10 points. Like it
It looked bad at
it looked
the
bad
end.
at the end because I think Draymond fouled out and then Steph I think fouled out too
through his
mouthpiece at the fan.
Got
Yeah,
ejected.
Got ejected. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'd probably say I like the 2000 Finals too.
I feel you.
No. I take that 2010 Finals was really good. Lakers Celtics.
Okay.
Yes, I'll take
Okay.
you that. Yeah.
Okay. I would say I actually have like 4 that stick out to me. The 96 finals, I fuck with the 96 finals. And I fuck with the 96 finals because it was like the first finals that I can remember that I watched. And also I've rewatched it. Rodman was losing his mind. Rodman had 11 offensive rebounds a game too, which is like unheard of. So the 96 finals is definitely one. Also I'm with you, the 2013 finals.
Really good.
I remember being at your house when Ray Allen hit the shot. You was mad as hell. Me and Kendall going insane.
Kendall
Big
wasn't
mad.
there.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Or Lotto was there.
Yeah, Lotto
Somebody was
there.
in Joe's room watching it. That was fire. The 2014 finals still, G, is the best display of team basketball I have ever seen in my life, G. I'm still mad at Patty Mills for the 2014 finals. That one,
He
and
was
then
going crazy.
that one, and then 2016, man, like, that's like one of my top 5 moments in life, bro.
Nah.
2016 finals, one of my top 5 moments in
Not
life.
one of
bro.
mine. One of my least favorite moments.
The one of the top
Game
5
seven
moments in
is
life.
disgusting.
Top 5. I've never been
Game
so.
7 is a top 5 NBA game.
I've never been so happy watching a sporting event as I was in Game 7 after Game 7 of the finals. Even that whole day, we shot a video that day. We missed up first. Like we saw the first quarter, but we didn't see the VCA. We saw it on the car. It was hot as hell that day. Like that 2016. So I'm going with the 96, 2013. 2014, because I've still never seen team ball like that. And also, I think that we don't give the Spurs enough credit for changing the NBA as well. Like, I hate the fact that we just completely, like, overlooked that Spurs team. Like that was the first time I seen some shit like that. That shit was wild. And 2016 finals.
I'm going to go 98 finals. For me, I'm going to go 2014, 2015 finals. I'm actually going to go with, in terms of favorite finals, I'm going to say 2009 was actually my favorite.
It's the Magic Lakers?
Lakers?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, no, not Magic Lakers. What year the Lakers played the Celtics? In the 08, because I hated the Lakers at that point in time, so I wanted them to win. And then I'm also gonna say the Lakers' third championship was one of my favorites, just because
the Nets.
Yes, but just because I at that point in time I was a big Jason Kidd fan.
Bro, I watched one quarter of that series.
Yeah, but at that point in time I was a big Jason Kidd fan, so just watching them get annihilated was
I watched
fun
one quarter of that series. The championship was Lakers Kings.
Yeah, no, it was.
That was a big
it was definitely
rivalry.
like that was definitely the championship. I mean the championship, but that was one of the first finals that I actually sat down and watched every game and was paying attention to what was going on in the game. Exactly, there was literally nothing that man could do. And man, Todd McCullough had to pray before every game.
Didn't Shaq have 37 in that final?
Yeah, and eat Big Macs before the game and shit.
Average 37. What you do somebody average 37 points on UC? How you come to the game every day?
I mean, shit, Kawhi averaged 38, didn't he?
Yeah,
I mean,
Shaq 37 is like
Jimmy
more
out here with
demoralizing.
gold hair and shit now.
I mean, but Shaq 37 is more demoralizing.
It's the finals, bro. You ain't supposed to average 30.
Yeah, you're not supposed to average the finals. You're getting dunked on for 37 points. See, that's
that's
completely. Yeah, exactly.
That's also why it's one of my favorite series,
because
Shaq. That was to me that was probably the most dominant series.
And none of them
I'm going with I think the most dominant Shaq was what he did to Mutombo. G, like people forget Mutombo won defensive player of the year that year. Like G, he was defensive player of the year, and that man did that to him. G, he hit that man. That man was off the ground like this. G, then proceeded to dunk that man. There was a compilation of like 20 Shaq on Mutombo dunks that all come from that finals. All of them come from that finals. So I think that those are like probably mine. But I mean, I'm like enjoying this finals.
I'm enjoying not seeing LeBron James.
To me it's like I said is I just think that we're moving to a new era in like the NBA. Like even just seeing like the Raptors in the finals is cool as hell to me. Like if you told me as a kid the Raptors gonna be in it for me, like the fuck out of here, dude. The Raptors are never going. Like the Raptors is one of those franchises you would think just will never make a finals. Like in your mind, the Raptors, they never going. So it's cool to see the Raptors in the finals.
I would have preferred to see the 76ers in the finals.
You talking about the storyline?
Yeah, like
the game.
Nah, it's been decent.
No, the game's been decent.
It's been decent.
Even game one, the Warriors just couldn't put the momentum together to be able to close that gap. But it felt like it was a 5-point game the whole time, even though it was really like a 12-point game.
No, like even like tonight, that Iggy shot's gonna get lost in history.
No, it's not.
But I think that's probably the biggest shot of Iggy's career that I can remember. Probably. Like if you miss that shot, G, realistically, you might lose the game.
Iggy has so many big moments that aren't defined by shots, though. Like he's definitely getting his jersey retired whenever.
As a Warrior,
should not get his jersey retired.
He don't get his jersey retired. He should get his jersey retired.
Yes, he should. Jersey Sharp is not Hall of Fame.
Exactly, G. He should, G. You can't have this Warriors run without Iggy.
Iggy should get his retired.
He's not a Hall of Famer. Yes, he's not a Hall of Famer at all. Iggy should not make the Hall of Fame.
I would argue that Iggy is a better Warrior than KD.
I'm not mad at that.
He's a longer Warrior than KD.
Nah, G.
He's a better Warrior than
bro.
KD. If you're doing the Warrior rankings, it's Steph, Draymond, Clay, then Iggy.
Yeah, bro.
Deadass.
Like Iggy's as a free agent.
When they got Iggy, that was like we legit.
Yeah, that was like a moment. People forget. Like that was a moment. People forget who Iggy was because of who he is now.
He wasn't really that great.
He was an all-star. He was
hooping in Denver.
He was hooping in Philly.
That's why people was like, oh, that's a great signing for the Warriors.
He was like 30 when they signed that deal.
It's still a great signing.
It was a great.
No.
You see, you saying that was a great signing.
Gee, it's like it's like if somebody signs Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton better than Iggy was back then. Fuck out of here. You're wild as hell. He was. Iggy was a sixth man back then. Chris Middleton, an all-star, giving you 20 a game. Go sit down. Bye, leave. Lock the door behind you.
Scorer? Yeah, Middleton's a better scorer.
No, Middleton's a better player than Iggy was back then. Iggy ain't never been that good.
I want to hear your
Iggy ain't never been that good. He's a better player than him.
You're right. He was a fucking G. What you mean, G? Iggy was low budget Scottie Pippen.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. Stop.
He was hooping in Philly.
Stop it.
Now, there was a point where they were calling him the real AI.
He gave you 25 and 5.
He was hooping in Philly.
He was hooping.
No.
Iggy was hooping. G.
I'm sorry.
You wild. Yeah.
On a team with Chris Webb.
Because he won that Finals MVP. He got something against me. Exactly. He was cold. What do you mean?
He was never that cold. He could dunk.
He wasn't cold, but he was good.
He could dunk.
Come on, G.
He could dunk.
Come on, see, I'm saying,
He could dunk.
I'm saying, G. What you got against Iggy, bro? What Iggy do to you, G?
He just
why you disrespect Iggy?
He's not that good.
He was a good player. We not saying the man was a superstar, but he was a good player.
Never that good.
Isn't that good?
I'm saying, G.
He had one good season.
Iggy was a top 25 player in the league at one point.
No, he was not. He was not. He had one good season.
Come
no,
on,
he was
G,
not.
you're wild.
He 1 year maybe, yes.
You're wild.
He was not a. He was not a top 25 player for more than one season.
I don't know about all that.
1 or 2 years.
No, he was not.
It was really good.
No, he was not.
You're wild.
No, he was not. No, I'm sorry. Iggy's just mad overrated. And
He's
literally,
not overrated.
everybody
That was
overrates
overrated.
him because the man came into the finals game and held LeBron to 30. Oh,
He's not overrated.
He's not overrated. He's rated properly. He shouldn't be a Hall of Fame. He'll be a Hall of Famer.
You telling me this man jersey need to be retired?
If he does, he should be retired.
If that's the case, then retire Robert Orr jersey as a Laker.
Oh no, this is
Yeah.
different. No, this is the difference.
No,
let me explain.
You talking about a franchise?
No, let me explain. Let me explain.
Rick Barry,
Let me explain.
Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Wilt Chamberlain.
Let me explain. The difference between Hall of Fame and when you talk about jersey retirements, who's the most important to the franchise? It ain't got nothing to do with who's the best player. The Lakers have a standard of excellence with their top jerseys.
And the Warriors have a standard.
They
of
don't
excellence
have
too.
Lakers standard. You look at the Lakers banners. Jersey retire. It's not the best players in Laker history. It's the best players in NBA history.
Cool.
So they got a standard to uphold. So
Okay,
you're not throwing him up
The
there.
Warriors retired jerseys are Wilt Chamberlain, Chris Mullin, Rick Barry, Al Attles, Nate Thurman, and Tom Meschery. No, G. No.
Wait. Al for his career averaged 8, 3, and 3.
Who?
Al Attles for his career averaged 8.9, 3.5, and 3.5. And Iggy can't get a run, G.
I don't care about
Iggy can't get a run, G.
When did Al Attles play?
He got his jersey retired.
When did he play though?
60
bro?
to 71.
I don't want to. Like I told you, if they play when Martin Luther King was
Going
alive,
deeper.
G, I don't.
Tom Meschery, 61 to 67.
Keep pushing the goalpost.
12.7, 8.6, 1.7. But Iggy can't get a run, G. Iggy can't get a run, G.
Look up Iggy career numbers and you tell me that Iggy career numbers.
Okay,
No, they're not. Iggy career numbers is 7, 4, and 5.
Listen. Nate Thurman, nice. 15, 2. Shout out Nate Thurman. You know, cool. Then you got Chris Mullin, who was on alcohol. But
what does that have to do with him playing basketball?
No, look.
Fuck that got to do with him playing basketball.
Look.
Fuck out of here.
Shout out Chris Mullin, one of the best shooters ever. He deserves it. Rick Barry, obviously Rick Barry. Wilt Chamberlain is Wilt Chamberlain.
12-5. Iggy career averages is 12, 5, and 4.4.
He should get his jersey retired as a Warrior.
No.
He won a Finals MVP as a Warrior,
If
G.
that's the case, retire Robert Orr jersey.
Robert Horry not a Laker legend.
Retire.
Lakers have more legends than the Warriors.
Big Shot Bob and retired Derek Fisher jersey too.
Derek Fisher has more of a
case than Robert Horry. Way more of a case than
Retire
Robert
him
Horry.
and Robert Orr jersey.
Way more of a case than Robert Horry.
Nah, retire all their jerseys.
G.
That's the
Al
case.
Attles got his jersey retired. G. 8, 3, and 3. G.
Al Attles probably got his jersey retired and goddamn before the NBA ABA
Al
merger.
Attles played with the Lakers. He's not getting his jersey retired.
Of course he not. If
That's
Andre
my point.
Iguodala played for the Lakers, he not getting his jersey retired. So he don't need to get his jersey retired. If we talking about the Charlotte Hornets, retire that man jersey. He don't play for the Charlotte Hornets. He played for the Golden State Warriors. No, get out of here.
Yes.
No,
Retire
Clay,
his jersey.
KD, Draymond, and Steph before that man. Get that man out of here.
KD should
Stop
not get
that.
his jersey
Stop
retired.
KD should not get his jersey retired.
I love KD, but
Yes,
nah,
he should.
I love
Yes, he
KD,
should.
but nah, G.
Yes, he should.
I love
He's
KD,
one of
but
the
nah.
founding pieces.
Exactly.
No,
G.
bro.
You don't get
Just
here without
because you a
Iggy,
founding 100 piece don't mean that you no.
You
Yes,
look
it
at too much
does.
at numbers.
No,
G.
it don't.
You look at too
no,
much
it don't.
at numbers.
No,
G.
it don't. Retire Dennis Rodman jersey number 2.
The bullshit.
They should. They should retire
retire Horace Grant jersey number 2.
No, at Horace Grant,
No.
but they should have retired
Iggy
Rodman.
was Horace Grant. That's who he is.
Iggy's way
he's a
more
new age
important
Horace
than-
Grant.
than-
Iggy's way more important to the Warriors than Horace was to the Bulls in the first 3 periods.
Debatable.
It's way
Debatable.
more. Way more.
Overhead about
You
Iggy.
can't name 3 big plays of Horace name in that room. I can name a couple.
Didn't
of
Horace
Iggy.
pass the ball to John Paxson?
Scottie Pippen passed the ball to John Paxson.
It was?
Yes.
But Horace started to play, I think.
Yeah, we're not gonna give it for this pass before the pass.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
Iggy's
Pass to
overrated.
assist.
Iggy's overrated. You'll never convince me that he's not overrated.
He's not
Nobody
overrated.
rates him high as you overrated.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all
Like,
are rating him high. You telling me his jersey needs
He
to be
does
retired?
need to be retired. That
No,
don't-
it don't.
It's not a huge
Yeah.
Yes,
accomplishment.
it is. What you mean he's not a huge accomplishment? There's
Yeah.
people in Chicago saying
Yeah.
D-Rose shouldn't get his
He
jersey
should.
retired.
He should get his jersey
Those
retired.
people saying he shouldn't because
Nick Collison has
it's too
his
big
jersey
of a.
retired.
Of
That's
an-
all
saying, G.
That's all you need to
Nick
know about
Collison got
jersey
jersey retired,
retires.
G.
Nick Collison has
Nick
his jersey
Collison
retired.
is a glorified mascot, and everybody
he has
knew
his
that.
jersey
Andre
retired.
Iguodala actually played basketball. Okay,
So what's the issue?
huh?
So what's the issue?
Gee,
What's the issue?
they in Oklahoma. G, who jersey they got retired in Oklahoma?
Technically the Sonic
Technically
jersey.
Seattle. Yeah.
Technically the Sonic jersey.
No, Nick Collison got his jersey retired for his community service, not for his play on the basketball court. Andre Iguodala don't deserve to get his goddamn jersey retired.
You really
For
do
one
not
of the-
rock with Iggy?
No, the Warriors are a top 10 franchise in NBA history. No, I'm not going. Sorry.
You really
no.
don't rock with Iggy?
I'm not going. Top 10 franchise in NBA history. You don't get bums. They jersey retired.
Wait, come
No,
on, G.
stop it.
Why you doing that
Because the
to
man's
Iggy, G?
numbers as a Warrior were pedestrian.
You looking
Not
too much
that
Yes.
numbers, G. Look at his
Yes.
playoff numbers.
No, they
What
all
you
been
mean, no?
pedestrian. They all been pedestrian.
You being a stat.
No,
stat
I'm
hunter
not.
right now, dog.
Iggy playoff numbers been pedestrian, bro. No, his playoff numbers is 9.34 and 3.6. It's not good.
You looking too much at the Iggy's impact.
Gee, you act
more
like
than
I haven't
numbers,
been
dog.
watching Andre Iguodala in the
And
Golden
that's
State
why
Warriors.
you're wilding.
No, I'm not
You should
wilding.
know better.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
You should know better.
No, I'm not. The man averages with the Warriors is 7.3 points per game, 3.9 assists,
Oh,
and
you
3.4. I'm sorry,
being
3.9
too
rebounds,
much
3.4.
a
No, I'm
stat
not.
hawk. Yes, you
I
are.
watch the games. That man don't deserve to have his
There's no
jersey
way you watching
retired.
jersey
Y'all
games
wild
and
as
don't think
hell.
he shouldn't
The
have
man was an
jersey
all-star in 2011, 2012. You telling me he
Gee,
should have
that
a
ain't got
jersey retired for
nothing
the
to
Golden
do
State
with getting
Warriors?
jersey
No, and again, no.
You
Y'all
tripping.
on the finest of
No,
Peruvian
you on the finest of
cocaine,
Peruvian.
if you believe that.
You
No,
on the finest
y'all
of
on the
Peruvian.
finest of
He should get his
Peruvian
jersey retired.
cocaine, if you believe
He
that
should
man
get his
should get his
jersey
jersey
retired.
retired.
He should get
In
his
a
jersey
vacuum, I
retired.
bet if you put a gun to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green's head, you said, should we retire Iggy jersey?
They would all say yes.
Their first reaction would be hell no. They'd be like, you know what, my
they would
bad,
all
that's
say
my
yes.
homie.
They would all say yes.
Nah,
All
you know
of
what?
them
No,
say
you know
yes.
what happened? Put them on a lie detector test.
And they
gonna
all
be
gonna
like,
say
no,
yes,
no,
say
no.
yes,
And
and
they
they
all
gonna
gonna
be
be
correct.
You know how
That's
it's
gonna be
gonna go? You know how it's
correct.
gonna go? It's gonna be, do you think Steph should be in a Hall of Fame? Doop, doop, doop. Do you think Draymond should be in the Hall of Fame? Doop, 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 doop. Yes. Do you think Klay should be in the Hall of Fame? Yes. Doop, doop, doop. Do you think Kevin Durant should be in the Hall of Fame? Doop. Do you think Draymond Green should be like, that shit gonna start moving fast as hell because they all of them gonna be lying their ass
You're
off.
not gonna be lying.
Yes.
You
That's like your
wild.
homie. That's like your homie where you're like, nah, my man's look decent. You know your man's ugly as hell. Your girl pulled up with 5 fine chicks, G. But you just trying to convince her so that way y'all can leave and go to the party,
Bro,
G.
they ain't got
That's who
nothing to do
Iggy is.
with Iggy, dog.
Iggy is the ugly girl at the party that everybody trying to convince to hang out with
So
because
what
he
other girl
gotta
at
be
the
there.
party won Finals MVP?
She ain't getting her jersey retired, all right?
All right, man. That was a horrible
No.
analogy. About
No.
that. That
No.
had nothing to do with anything.
Yes, it
They had
does.
nothing to
Yes,
do with
the ugly.
anything.
Iggy's the ugly homie that everybody
Alright.
try to convince you is better because
So
he's
in
the ugly.
2015, was he the ugly homie who had a better night than the All-Star? The
I'm
crew?
saying.
A night.
A series.
A
Us
series.
didn't
Correct.
have
A
a better
series.
series.
Alright.
Steph averaged 25, 5, and 5 in that fucking series, and y'all act like the man like disappeared. And
was cool.
he averaged a whole ass 10 more points than Andre Iguodala,
cool.
but somehow because he held LeBron to 52% shooting
He shot
from the field,
39%.
fuck outta here.
He
No,
shot
didn't.
39%.
No, he
LeBron
did
did not shoot
No,
good.
That was
he
one of
did
LeBron's
not.
worst
he
shooting
It
did
did
not.
not
series
shoot
of his
good. Yes, he
career.
did. He
No,
shot
he
like
didn't.
He shot 41%.
Yeah, it was not good.
Nah,
It was not good. I can look it up for you. You want me to look it up for you?
41% in the 2015
I'm
finals.
looking it up. It wasn't because of Iggy.
Well,
Get
who
outta
was
here.
guarding him
It
then?
wasn't because of that man. Stop that. That man is overrated. and y'all
LeBron
need to do away
shot
with that.
in that series. He shot fucking 39% from the
Yeah.
field and 31% from three.
Horrible.
And
What he
averaged
averaged?
35.
Exactly.
No, it don't even
Dude, he
matter.
shot 39%.
Look at the shooting percentage.
He shot 39%,
You gonna
motherfucker.
get
I
me
did
kicked
my
out of my
job.
apartment? Stop fucking yelling.
He shot
Stop fucking
39%.
yelling.
He did his job.
He gave up 35 a
He
game.
shot 39%. G.
Okay, well if that's the case, Ben Simmons, did his job versus Kawhi. Then.
He shot like G. What did
Then
Kawhi
Ben Simmons
shoot?
did his job versus
What did
Kawhi.
Kawhi shoot, G?
Then Ben Simmons did his job
What did
versus
Kawhi shoot,
Kawhi.
G?
Then Ben Simmons did his job versus Kawhi.
What did
Because
Kawhi
Kawhi
shoot,
still
G?
gave that man 35 a game.
What did Kawhi
No,
shoot,
it don't
G?
matter what he shot.
What you
No,
mean?
he
Yes,
gave his
it
ass
does.
35 a game. He hooped
I
that man up to the
definitely
moon,
think he
G.
shoot 39.
He
I know
hooped that
that
man
much.
up to the goddamn
What
moon.
did he at? Look.
He hooped that man to the moon.
He shot in that series. He shot 53%. G. He
did
shot
his job.
53%.
He did his job.
At 33%
He
from
did.
three.
If Iggy did his job, then so did
Shut
LeBron.
up.
G.
If
what?
Iggy did his job, then so
G.
did LeBron.
53%.
If Iggy did his job,
G.
so did LeBron.
He gave you 37 and hit more than half of his shots.
Wow.
He gave you 35 and hit 39% of his
It
shots.
don't matter. He gave you 35.
G, he shot
No,
39%.
No,
G, so
not giving
like,
it to Iggy.
G,
Sorry, no.
G,
You,
so the percentages
you telling
don't
me he
matter to
had
G?
one good series against LeBron James? The reason why he need to have his jersey retired is food. Take that shit to the
he
bank
got- I'm not saying
and
he had
donate
one
that
good
shit.
series.
He got
G.
multiple
Food.
big
He got
playoff
his-
It's
goals.
Exactly,
food. No,
G.
he don't. Name them, please.
Tonight.
Name them.
Tonight.
He had one shot, G.
That's the biggest shot of the fucking
G.
game.
Quinn Cook had a better game than Andre Iguodala today.
He ain't have a big shot.
Yeah, exactly.
I disagree with that. Quinn Cook hit 3 straight threes in a row.
G.
Alright.
So, G, so if,
No,
G,
literally
so
when he hit no,
listen, I feel you.
Toronto hit back-to-back threes when they did that.
I feel
The
you.
Warriors missed 2 straight possessions.
you.
Then Quick Cook come down, matched
feel
him with
you.
the threes. I don't want to hear that.
feel
No,
you. I
Quinn Cook had a
understand
better
that.
game
But
than
if
Iggy.
Iggy
No.
missed that shot, G,
No.
and it bounced off the rim, and the man take
Again,
that down court and
guess
lay the
what?
ball in there, it's tied.
Okay, then it's
what?
tied. Then it's tied. The game ain't over. The game ain't over.
Or who knows?
no,
Shoot a
no,
three and
no.
take the lead.
No.
Then what?
No, he did a great job. Good job. That's what he's supposed to do. He a utility
You
guy.
really don't rock
Utility
with Iggy,
guys
G.
don't deserve to
You
be in the
really
Hall
just
of
do
Fame.
not rock with
No,
Iggy,
I
bro.
got nothing personal against the man. He just don't belong in the Hall of Fame.
He don't belong
and
in the Hall of
He
Fame. He
deserve
should
to
get
have
his
his
jersey
jersey
retired,
retired. No,
though.
he
He should get his
shouldn't.
jersey retired.
No, he
He should
shouldn't.
get his jersey
You don't
retired.
retire? No, he shouldn't. No,
He should get his jersey
no,
retired.
not in today's day and age of NBA. He give you Al Farouk Aminu numbers. And you telling me retire that man jersey?
I mean,
fuck out of here. No, stop. Get out of here. If you retire Iggy, retire Al Farouk Aminu jersey. He's been a great trailblazer.
No,
Fuck
he
out of
hasn't.
here.
You're wild.
No, he
Stop.
hasn't.
You're out of
Whatever.
No, he
what
hasn't.
anyways, let's go ahead. Let's move on to whatever else we're gonna talk about next. But before we get into that, let's go ahead. Let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Yamble, again for the last time of this episode. Yamble is a brand new sports prediction app that lets you predict what will happen on the next few plays or the next few minutes of a game. You can place your you can place your takes and rack up points. And basically you get paid out real cash if you land at the top of the leaderboard. Me, Pavy, we've been playing it all week. We got all the homies in. Make sure you go and you check us out when we post the links to our challenges, so that way you can go join our group. And make sure you go download Yamble. That's bit.ly/Yamble. That's YAMBLE HNB. That's our code. Thank you. We appreciate that. But all right, I guess we can. Somebody said Ben Simmons about to get waived.
I saw that. I screamed. Ben Simmons about to get waived. Hilarious.
But no, I'm sorry. I just don't want to hear about Iggy. I don't. I really don't. It's like out of all, like literally, y'all. It's gonna be, what's gonna piss me off is after this Warriors run is ended, which is gonna end this year because Iggy's gonna retire and KD's gonna leave. I'm gonna be stuck with you motherfuckers telling me for the rest of the time like Iggy you should retire, man. They're like, no, I don't want to hear that. Retire Luol Deng jersey. All right, retire Joakim Noah jersey. Retire Carlos. Retire. He got a better case than Andre Iguodala do.
That's fair.
Exactly.
But Luol has a case.
No, nah. Retire Luol jersey before you retire Iggy
No, I
jersey.
think that Joe Kim should get jersey retired. I think
Joe
Luol
Kim
should
and
get it.
Derrick
Andy
Rose.
Rose.
Nah.
I'm gonna get the jersey retired.
Andy Rose.
Luol Deng is a conversation.
No.
Kirk Heinrich might be a conversation.
Kirk Heinrich not getting his jersey retired by the Bulls.
It's
Okay,
a
not
conversation.
you. Wow,
It's a
Kirk not
See,
getting
see,
Kirk not getting
I don't
his
even like
jersey
Kirk Heinrich.
retired.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't like
This
that.
is exactly what I'm talking
Captain
about.
Dribble not getting his jersey
This
retired.
is exactly this. Not even
Captain
not
Dribble
even
not
this.
getting his jersey
This is
retired.
exactly what I'm talking about. Captain Kirk G.
Captain Kirk
G.
not getting
Captain
his
Kirk, one of
jersey
my
retired.
favorite players of all time for the Bulls. G. If they retire that man jersey, I will never watch
Captain
another
Dribble
Bulls
not
game
getting his
again.
jersey
The
retired.
Bulls don't have a standard of excellence outside
G,
like Michael Jordan.
G, what you mean? G, Captain Kirk, G.
I'm just saying.
Kirk not getting his goddamn jersey.
Okay, not
retired.
all right. I'm just saying. Like,
No,
Ben
stop
Gordon
that.
might have a little.
Ben Gordon not
conversation.
getting his jersey retired. G.
He might have a.
He not
conversation.
G. No.
He might.
Ben
I know.
Ben
Joe
Jordan had a
Kim-
fire 5 years. G. That's it. That's like you your
Derrick Rose,
jersey
You
retired.
really you can't be serious.
He dead ass serious right
I'm
now. He
dead
said
ass
Kirk
serious.
Heinrich. G.
I'm
Kirk
dead
Heinrich
ass
get his
serious.
jersey retired.
I think he has a.
Really?
I
Captain
really
Dribble.
think-
G.
I really
Why?
do. Fucking Norm Van Lien's in there. I don't give a damn. Rest in peace.
No. Tell
G,
me
come
why
on,
Kirk
G.
Heinrich
You're not
has a
gonna
case to
be-
get a jersey
G, come
retired.
on. No, he
I want actual reason, and that's the
I don't have
why.
enough energy to get a whole.
No, get it out.
I don't. Well, I think he has a.
No.
I think he has a case. I think only ones who will.
Yeah, he got a
retired.
case, and you know what we're gonna do when we open that case folder? Close that motherfucker, because he ain't got no
I'm saying,
goddamn
I think
case.
he got
Hand me
case.
one of them
There's
beers.
nothing like it.
You're wild as hell.
I didn't
Jersey retirement.
You're
not
wild
like
as
getting
hell.
to the Hall of Fame.
You are wild as
It was
hell.
important to the franchise.
No, sorry,
see,
no,
Captain
bro.
Dribble's
Stop
not getting in
that.
the Hall of Fame.
Stop that.
I mean, not the Hall of Fame.
Stop that.
Jersey retirement, G, you wild.
That's utterly
Captain Dribble
disrespectful.
not getting in there, G. No, don't you disrespect the people that's already in the Raptors by putting Captain
There's
Dribble
not
in
that
there.
many great people in the Raptors
G,
outside of Jordan.
Jerry Sloan, Cooper,
Yeah, I'm
full-time
fucking about Jerry
All-Star.
Sloan.
Cooper, full-time All-Star. I guarantee you.
He played when black people couldn't vote. I don't care about that.
I mean, G, he took me to the conference finals a
So
couple
them,
times.
two of them got dudes you named, they got their jersey retired. I don't want to hear about them either. And you telling me that their numbers is comparable to Iggy. I don't want to hear about them either. Get them out of here, man. Can we stop talking about Iggy? Let's talk about something else. What do you want to talk about? Come on, I know you got some Steph Curry hate in your veins.
Nah, why? Why?
What you mean?
Why do that?
What do you why
Okay.
for? Because I know you finna say something blasphemous and haterous.
No, listen. While we on the finals, I got one more question I want to ask you guys. Give me your top 5 favorite finals performances. We said finals. Now give me your top 5 favorite finals performances.
Michael Jordan in '93 finals. Michael Jordan in '98 finals. Michael Jordan in '91 finals. Michael Jordan in '92 finals. Michael Jordan in 1997 finals. There you go. I'm dead ass, by the way.
I know you dead ass.
I'm gonna go Mike 98. I'm gonna go Shaq in 03.
They didn't make the finals in '03.
I mean not 03. I'm not 03, 02, my bad. No. I meant 02. I'm in 02.
Hella lost
I'm in
to
02.
Spurs
I'm in
that
02.
year,
I'm in
I feel
02.
you,
I'm in 02.
G. I feel you, though,
I'm in
G.
02. Shaq in 02. Honestly, Shaq in 2000 too. But I'm not gonna take both of them. Shaq in 02. I'm gonna take LeBron in 2012. Yeah, it was 2012, right?
Yeah.
Or 2000. Yeah, it was
What you
2012.
talking about?
Yeah, 2012. Take LeBron 2012.
Against the Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah, against the. I mean, that was. I mean, that
2013 was better, what I feel.
that was his. Yeah, but that was the year where he finally was validated to me. So that's for me. For me, that will always be LeBron's biggest ring for me. No. Wait a minute. It'll always be his biggest ring. It's not.
No,
it's not. To me, it is. It's not the most valuable. His most valuable ring is the Cleveland ring. But I needed for him to break through because I didn't know if he was gonna ever break through, and I was starting to get worried that he was a choke. So once he finally broke through, I was like, all right, now cool. How many you gonna get? When he went to Cleveland, I knew he was gonna get one. There was no way around him getting one. That conference was way too goddamn weak. All he had to do was have a good series against one of them Western Conference teams in a really a transitional period for the West.
Yeah.
So I knew he was gonna get one in Cleveland. I never doubted he wasn't gonna win a championship again once he left Miami. That was never a doubt in my mind. Now if he would have went from Miami to the Lakers, then I would have been like, I don't know about that. But from Miami back to Cleveland, you got a young Kyrie. I knew he was gonna win one ring. Especially, even if they would have kept Wiggins, I still think they would have wound up winning the ring. Because ain't no way in hell he going to be that bad with LeBron on his team. LeBron would have slapped the shit out of Andrew Wiggins before he allowed Andrew Wiggins to be as mediocre as he is right now.
He's been a slapping motherfucker because Patino.
No, G. Wiggins still giving you 20, G.
No, he's not.
Wiggins is giving you 20, G.
If Wiggins was on the team with LeBron, he probably would have gave you 18, which is decent. He's
They're
just
not
Ingram.
winning no championship.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
They're not winning no championship.
If you still had Kyrie.
Yeah, Kevin Love makes some big
he does.
plays.
Yeah, but you still have, but Double T made some.
Mobley ain't making no plays.
Double T made some big plays.
Platino Mobley.
I'm gonna go for me personally. I'm gonna for my finals performances. Y'all not gonna like this, but I don't care. I'm gonna go Steph in 2015 because you still got to beat LeBron. No, literally, you still have to beat LeBron. I'm sorry, you still have to beat LeBron. I'm gonna go Steph in 2015 because you still got.
Man.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You still got to beat LeBron. It's like no, literally. It's like if he would have played against Jordan
Thomas
and they would have. No, it's not it. It's not it. No, it's not it. I just needed him to. Look, your first time being there, as I said it before, that they really didn't have a ton of experience when you get there. LeBron was extremely experienced at that point in time. I still thought once they went down 2-1, I was like, the Warriors probably not gonna win this shit because LeBron is LeBron. And it just so happened that Steph wound up coming up with big. Iggy made some good defensive plays. Iggy did play well in that series. I'm never taking away that he played well. He played well in that series. Finals MVP, take that shit and throw that shit away because he was not the fucking Finals MVP. He was not the Finals MVP.
You know how low of a
He was not the Finals MVP.
Not just
He was not the Finals MVP, bro. I'm sorry, he's still not the Finals MVP. He still led everybody in every statistical category.
But he shot 39%.
Just no.
If you want to say Steph didn't have a bad finals, fine. He didn't.
He deserved. He was the Finals MVP.
Top 5 is egregious.
He was the Finals MVP.
So out of everybody you see,
he was the Finals MVP.
Everybody in the history.
And also, and I'm gonna say
that don't even crack 5 over the last 5 years.
My other Finals performance is Tony Parker in 07.
I don't even remember those.
He sent LeBron to hell in that series. Nobody could guard that man.
LeBron was guarding Tony Parker.
He sent Boobie Gibson to hell.
No. Go back and rewatch that series. When the games would get close, they would put LeBron on Tony Parker, and Tony Parker was so goddamn fast and quick around the rim, and wasn't nothing anybody could do about that man. Period. And he was the only one on that team that was driving the ball down their throat in that series. Tony Parker had a great series that series. He had a great series that series. I'm not just gonna name a bunch of Mike fucking Finals performances because it's like that's cliche as fuck.
But
like,
it's true as fuck.
It's not. I know it's not. Whatever. I mean, it's true because we nostalgic about that.
That's not nostalgia. You just named Steph Curry in 2015.
Huh?
You talking about
that's
nostalgia?
That's not nostalgia. You got to beat the king.
It's not nostalgia.
You got to beat the king.
And Michael Jordan was the king.
And actually, and you know what? And I think I did 4. And I'll probably say Hakeem the first year they won the ring.
Gee, y'all wild as hell. My first one is Kyrie Irving 2016. Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki. Y'all wild as fuck for not saying Dirk.
I'm not moving none of them Mike said.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Nah.
In 2011. I'm going Mike in 93.
I'll take out 96 Mike and I'll put 11 Dirk.
Alright. Yeah, take out 96 Mike. Mike was wild in 96.
That series was
Mike was wild. Mike was out there shooting like 41%. Gee, that was not wavy.
He didn't. GP wasn't going the first 3, and that's why they was up 3.
Yeah. That wouldn't wait. Rodman should have won that Final MVP.
No, you're not giving the Final MVP. Fucking
LeBron in 2013. And D Wade in the refs in 20 and fucking what was Sam's name? Yeah, Tim Donaghy. D Wade in the refs.
Yeah, that was
Tim Donaghy didn't even ref.
He shot 35. He did. He shot 35 free throws in one game by himself.
He was wild.
That's Harden on steroids. That's ridiculous.
Don't foul him, man.
They weren't fouling them the whole
all
time.
All of them were. You ain't get fouled 35 times. 35
times.
Nobody gets fouled.
That's 35 free throws. It's like 17 fouls.
Whatever.
Come on,
that's still a lot.
But first of all, all of them probably weren't even shooting fouls, so we don't know how many times he actually got fouled. He might have got a foul 40 times.
That's a good point.
You didn't get fouled 40 times.
How do you
went
know
to the
that?
line 35
I'm saying.
How do you know he didn't get fouled 40 times?
Come on, G.
You saying one word talking about it's a foul on every play in basketball.
It is, but you don't
know how many ones
you
called.
It is.
So don't get mad at them for calling.
Shout
out to my man's Flea Wade, man. Shout out to my man's Flea Wade. You did it before LeBron. That's how I know you. That's how I knew you was already gonna be one of the goats.
D Wade is he's on a yacht drinking wine at like 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah, with his little hanging braids. I'm glad D Wade finally got some hang time on his hair because he was out here looking. He was out with the struggle braids. G.
Oh, and KD last year. That game 3 was that last year? Yeah.
No,
KD
Steph had a better series than KD.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. KD had a better game 3. KD had a better game 3. And there we go. Steph had a better series than that man last year. Look up them numbers.
Here we go.
Do your Googles,
Here we go, G.
Do your Googles,
I watched KD score. G, literally.
Do your Googles,
I watched KD take Kevin Love to the cup, and this man put his hands on his head like, G, what the fuck can I do?
What that got to do with anything?
Come on, G.
No, he did not have
that series. And he had triple-double in the fucking closeout.
And Steph was terrible in game 4.
No, game 3.
In game 3.
Game 1,
was a game that KD had a good game, huh?
A good game. He scored 45.
No, I said that was the game. He had a good game. He
don't
played
say good game.
No. He played kind of subpar in games 1 and 2. He was just in game 3. He had his actual game.
He had I'll guarantee you had 30 in both of those games.
He still plays subpar. He still plays subpar. I've said it many a times on this show. I don't look at the stat sheet to tell me how good Kevin Durant played. He's gonna get buckets. He's a fucking walking bucket. The man is 7 feet tall. I watched that man get 50.
I'm not gonna get over that.
I don't care. It don't matter. You don't have to. Y'all sit up here. I'm not gonna get over y'all telling me Iggy deserved to get his jersey retired. Fuck out of here. No, we can agree to disagree.
Ask
on that.
Twitter.
No.
Tell Twitter. No.
That's
if you mean it, tweet it.
That's the worst thing you can say when you.
I mean, what tweet?
Take this.
What, did he don't deserve to have his jersey retired?
Yes. Take this computer.
No. I, TPJ, here right now on Hoops and Brews, I'm telling you, Andre Iguodala do not deserve to have his jersey retired to Golden State. If you retire that man jersey, go retire Luol Deng jersey, go retire Joakim Noah jersey, shit, go retire Speedy Claxton jersey too, go retire Robert Horry jersey, go retire every other bum that helped the key guys get to a champ, go retire Kenny Smith jersey too, if you gonna retire the man Iggy jersey. That's how I feel about it. Stop that. Stop
this. Ever is let's ask Twitter.
Stop this.
First of all, why is it Speedy Claxton? Why Why have you been saying Speedy Classic so much within these last 3 days?
Because Fred Van
Were
Vliet.
you watching old Spurs games?
No. Because Fred Van Vliet just reminds me of Speedy Claxton's energy. So that's why I've been saying. No. I said energy. So that's why I said Speedy Claxton.
Seriously.
I'm just talking about energy. Like his energy. Just
OG
like, just
Warrior,
like calm your ass down, bro.
I remember him on.
It's like it's just like calm your ass down, bro. Like he just play with a lot of energy. But no, fucking retire his jersey. As a Warrior, fuck out of here. No,
me as a Spur.
Spur Warrior don't matter. Don't retire this man jersey. Get that out of here. Stop this. That's y'all disrespecting the game of basketball.
Come on, you're disrespecting like Iggy.
By saying 2015 stuff.
It's one of your favorite final performances.
Yeah, you said what is one of your favorite? You didn't say what are the best. You said what are your favorite. It was one of my favorite. Kiss my ass. It's one of my favorite. One of mine.
Matthew Dellavedova for 2 quarters in the entire series.
Man who came out the hospital.
Oh yeah, but Iggy had a fucked up back in that series. But y'all shouldn't have been telling me but LeBron shot bad because Iggy was guarding. No,
LeBron 39.
He did not hold LeBron. That was LeBron. That was on LeBron.
Really?
LeBron shoot bad is on LeBron. Ain't nobody stopping LeBron. Only person we'd ever seen slow down LeBron James is Kawhi Leonard. That's it. Period.
Kawhi didn't slow down.
Kawhi did not.
He shot like 50.
Exactly. He shot 57%
Only person we ever seen affect that man is Kawhi Leonard. Iggy didn't affect that man.
Kawhi slowed him down, and he shot 57. But when Iggy slowed
he
him
didn't
39,
do that.
it's LeBron.
Exactly.
When Iggy slowed him down, LeBron was the only one on the floor. When Kawhi was on that man, D-Wade and Chris Bosh was on the floor. What are you talking about?
D-Wade was barely on the floor, G.
D-Wade was not on the floor.
He was still on the floor, bro.
D-Wade was barely on the floor.
You still gotta account for him.
Once
Once Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt, you ain't had to account for nobody on Cleveland.
D-Wade was barely on the floor, G. I love D-Wade, G. But 24 D-Wade, 2014 D-Wade was not wavy, G. It looked bad.
It said Van Vliet Abdul Rauf.
That's okay.
Don't
disrespect my dude Raul. See, like, nah, I'm not rocking with
Somebody
that.
said D-Wade in 06 was too fast. They was fouling him, and he was stupid quick at that time. Exactly.
Ask this person, how old were you in 2006?
Somebody said LeBron, second best player was Matthew Dellavedova was the reason why he shot 39%. Thank you. It's not because no goddamn Andre Iguodala.
I feel you.
That shit to the
I
bank.
feel you, but
Stop that.
I feel
this
you,
is
but
blasphemy.
no.
This is blasphemy.
The man said, "Y'all know how much I love Steph. I don't know about that, my guy."
No,
talking to your ass.
We said favorite.
Talking to your
you
ass.
said what are your favorites? You didn't say what are the best.
Why is that your favorite?
Because he's my favorite player of all time, other than D-Wade. So I wanted to see my favorite player of all time win a fucking championship.
Kobe Bryant. I'm not finna say his Game 7 performance in 2010 was my favorite Game 7.
I mean, you could. He did grab 17 rebounds. The rebounds matter. He grabbed 17 boards, bro.
Yeah, but if you told me that was one of your favorite finals runs, I would be like, nah, he played terrible in Game 7. Like, no, that's one of your favorite. Debatable.
No, it's not.
Show me Kobe's shooting percentages in them fucking series. I guarantee you it wasn't nowhere near what Steph Curry was doing. Yeah. Fuck out of here.
He grabbed 17 rebounds.
So what?
What you mean? So what?
That's what he's supposed to do. You ain't making no goddamn shots. You better do something else to win.
That matters though, G.
It does. What you mean?
Matters,
Steph give you 25, 5, and 5, and y'all telling me it was garbage and overrated. I'm confused. But a guy that averaged 15, 5, and 5 is better than another guy. That don't make sense. Stop it.
I didn't say it was garbage.
Blasphemy. Anyways, any final hot takes for the next 4 or 5 days of the NBA season? I might not be we might not do Hoops and Brews until next Monday because I got some personal stuff to handle back. Doing some other stuff.
I'll stream.
But he'll stream so y'all can talk to him and he can fucking hate all day long.
Y'all can talk to me for an hour. Pavy World.
Yeah, witness this
Pavy
hate.
World.
Witness this
I'm about
hate.
to talk about Steph flopping for fucking a whole hour.
You're ridiculous.
I'm about to do you know what? Next game I watch, I'm gonna do a Steph flopping counter. I'm gonna do a Steph flopping counter. I'm gonna count how many times Steph flopped. Since all y'all want to be mad at Harden, I'm gonna count how many times Steph flopped.
Harden does it all game.
Steph do it all game long.
Occasion,
Steph do it all game long. Anytime anybody get near him, he throw his body into a man.
All right, man.
He be shooting threes, doing splits. I don't want to hit. But no, I don't have no final hot takes.
You still got Raptors in 6?
Yes.
How confident are you in your pick?
50%.
Then you're not confident.
Yeah, you're not confident.
It's a coin
Half
flip.
and half.
It's a coin flip.
Half and half.
It's a coin flip.
Half and half. Raptors in 6.
No, stop. You don't mean that then.
No, I mean I picked them to win tonight. That strongly affects the fucking prediction. The fact that they didn't win tonight. But Raptors in 6. I'm not letting up yet. Raptors in 6.
I'm not letting up yet. That's how I know you already
Jurassic
lost.
Park, we out here.
Yeah, that shit finna be extinct.
Jurassic Park, Lowry
Jurassic
World.
Park finna be extinct.
Lowry World.
Jurassic
Lowry
Park is finna
World.
be extinct.
Lowry World.
Kyle Lowry is Littlefoot.
Lowry World.
Kyle Lowry is Littlefoot.
I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know
They
what
ain't
that.
got do shit to
You
do
said
with
Kyle Lowry's who?
Littlefoot from The Land Before Time.
Oh,
You know what I'm
said
talking
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I didn't say no. He thought I said Littlefinger, not Littlefinger. Littlefoot from The
He
Land
said
Before. You ever seen The Land Before Time?
No, he ain't saying Land Before Time. Come on, man.
Gee, how you ain't seen Land Before Time, bro?
You don't be
I didn't
seeing
watch that
classics,
stuff.
man.
That's funny as hell.
I didn't watch that stuff. I just played Madden.
Nah. That man is hell nah. I'm finna show you Littlefoot. Let's see.
Hey, bro, remember the boot Madden card?
The who?
The boot Madden card.
The boot Madden card?
Yeah.
First of all, if you use Madden cards and you playing Madden, that was mistake number one.
Nah, I used it when I was like
Nah,
10.
you gotta give up the sticks.
I don't use it. I didn't use it against people. I would use it when I was like playing
You're
the
not
computer
supposed
when
to
I was
look at
10.
Madden. That was a cardinal rule.
Nah, G,
you don't
I
even
did.
look at Madden cards.
Nah, I did.
dog.
G, the boot. G, you can,
Nah, I
you
fuck
can kick
with
like
Madden
yeah.
cards.
G.
No,
you could
you
kick
don't-
like
I never
70
used to play
yard
him against
field
the
goals.
homies. I would
You
play him
don't get
against.
the controller back.
You could kick like 70 yard field goals.
Wow,
Shit was mad fun, G.
No.
I'll never forget when I like lost a fucking playoff game on like a field goal and broke my controller.
Oh, I did. I
on my
lost the
TV.
Super Bowl on a field goal. I was.
Oh,
To
yo,
the damn
shout out to you,
Buccaneers.
Olive. He said Steph scored 37 in the key game that won that series. And y'all gonna say, but Delhi was coming from the... It don't matter. You play him in front of you.
Wow, yeah, one good game out of 6.
After the
Gee,
man came out the
Iggy
hospital.
averaged 15, 5, and 5. And y'all literally sitting there telling
and
me
LeBron
that
39%
Let's not leave that out.
he did not hold
Exactly.
LeBron
Let's
to
not leave that
39%
out.
He did. We literally just had the shot.
He wasn't the reason LeBron went 39% shooting.
Alright.
LeBron was the reason LeBron.
Alright.
When LeBron
So
played
Iggy
bass
had
on
no
LeBron.
effect.
No.
So nobody has any effect on LeBron besides LeBron.
No, Iggy, honestly, Iggy's
Oh,
effect
shit.
in that series to me was more of what he did on offense in terms of playmaking and helping them to move the ball.
Okay. Finals MVP.
Another ball handler on the field.
Finals MVP. Finals MVP.
Not in my book.
Okay.
Most fraudulent Finals MVP in NBA history.
Okay.
Literally,
Good
it don't count to me. There is no Finals MVP for 2015. But shout out to Iggy though. I hope they retire his jersey for the fans.
They gonna retire his jersey.
The fans wild as hell.
He's 100% getting a jersey.
No,
It's
he's
not even
not,
a conversation.
bro.
He's
No, he's
100%
not.
He's getting a jersey.
No, he's not. But anyways, y'all can feel free. Go ahead, drop some questions in the chat. We'll do a speed round because we got a few more minutes before we finally finish out. But in terms of the Pelicans, AD, because he supposedly met with David Griffin last week, and 2 hours after that, Rich Paul said, "We don't care. We still want to be traded."
It's like when you about to break up with your girl and she want to meet up one last time. Like, you already know what you still going. I'll take the meal. That's what Anthony Davis did. I'll take the meal. I'm still out.
I'll take the bill.
I'm still out.
So where do you think AD goes? Because he's clearly not going to
nowhere
LA.
but the Lakers. That's why
He's
he
not
ain't
going
going to
to
Lakers. Lakers fans better buckle up.
He's not going
With
to
Jimmy
Lakers.
Butler and Chris Middleton.
He's not going to
Said
Lakers.
he better
I know he's
So
not.
where do you think he's gonna go? Because I think they're gonna trade
I think
him.
the Knicks are an interesting team to watch out for. I would not be shocked they trade number 3 to get Anthony Davis.
I mean, I would love to put RJ and Zion on the.
No, he said trade him though. I mean,
No, you're not trading
I mean,
Zion.
yeah. I mean,
Why not?
I mean,
They worked in college. They best friends. Fuck it.
I mean, KD and AD would be decent. I don't like RJ though. I'm not a fan of
fuck with
RJ.
RJ either.
I'm not a fan of
I
RJ.
fuck with RJ.
I'm not a he just no.
I rock with RJ.
Maple Marshawn Brooks, I'm straight.
Exactly.
I rock with RJ.
Exactly.
I rock with RJ.
No,
I
he's
think
not-
y'all will be wrong about
He's
RJ.
not that
Huff
jiggy.
players.
Yeah, you love Huff players.
No, I don't.
You
You
still
do.
like Wiggins, so this is
Wiggins is decent.
This lines up with his Canadian
There is no
decent.
part about Wiggins that is still decent. What
He
is
giving
wrong?
you like 18
There's
points.
literally nothing
Give you 18
decent
points.
about
what you
Andrew
mean?
Wiggins, dog.
And also, look, so you gotta think on that team, right? You had
Nah,
D-Rose
shut
taking
up,
mad shots.
dog.
You had mad
Shut
people
up,
taking
dog.
shots. G.
Stop.
Wiggins can give you 20 points.
Stop,
Y'all fuck
man.
with Wiggins. Wiggins
Stop.
ain't terrible.
No.
He not worth $150 million, but he ain't terrible.
We ain't talking about that. He's
I mean,
not
but that's
good.
a lot of why people think what they think about
No,
Wiggins.
he's trash.
He's not trash.
Yes, he is.
He's not trash.
Andrew
Yes, he
Wiggins
is.
is trash.
He's not trash.
He was the number 1 overall pick. Andrew
mean-
Wiggins is trash.
I mean, like, look, I feel you. I might be the number 1 pick. I feel you, but Wiggins ain't trashy. Wiggins is still a quality basketball player. Yeah, I rock with Andrew Wiggins.
No, I'm
I rock
sorry.
with
You can
Wiggins.
take Andrew Wiggins and put him in the same place you're gonna put Iggy jersey retirement away.
Come on, dog.
on.
This is
Exactly.
disrespect
Come
me.
on,
No,
man.
it's not,
Come
G.
on, G.
No, it's
Come
not.
on,
G. If you retire Iggy
Somebody
jersey,
said
retire Andrew Wiggins.
PG-13
jersey.
or Clay.
Clay.
Paul George.
Clay.
Paul George.
Clay. PG.
Paul George.
Clay.
Easily
Clay.
Clay.
It's PG always hurt and using excuses for why he missing them shots. Give me my man's Clay.
Give me Paul George.
Give me Clay over. Like I
can't
told
dribble.
y'all in the game for my life, give me Clay over LeBron, and I'm not joking. I'm saying
Here you
I'm
go.
riding with that. I'm riding with
You
that.
should have been dead, motherfucker.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm riding with that. Game for my life, big game Clay. Shout out to Clay. You saw what he did in game 2 before he got hurt. He was going crazy. Couldn't stop him. Hot, fire. Somebody said Wiggins is statistically the worst scorer in the NBA. I agree. But anyways, it's been Hoops and Brews. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Special shout out again to our sponsor, Yamble. Make sure you go and you download that Yamble Sports app immediately in your iTunes and your Android store. Special shout out to the homie Scott for coming through. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's ReelTPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. Scott, go ahead, get your plug in. Talk to the people.
Follow Barbershopnet on Twitter. Follow Barbershopnet on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes.
All right, Pavy, go ahead, get your plug in.
Al Adams had the jersey retired Andre Iguodala jersey. But as always, you can find me at Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word. Make sure y'all check out Sparklight. Make sure y'all check out the Sparks. Make sure y'all rock with the WNBA this season. And go check out my new single, Love For You. It's out right now.
Yeah, and go see a WNBA game. It's mad cheap and you can sit close as hell. Sit way closer than you ever sit in the NBA game. You can
damn near walk on the floor if you wanted to.
For $20, you can be in 100 level, 11th row.
So close you can touch the floor.
Exactly. But all right, man, that's been Hoops and Brews. We'll get up with y'all later. Shout out to everybody that watched in the live stream and that's been listening all around the world. Shout out to y'all. We will get up with y'all after Game 3. Peace out.
She said she love me, I'm her